Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Movie Hero Network. This is Tournament Fights, episode number 190, part two of our 2005 ladder series. And yes, that was a trailer of Constantine I found with the Prometheus teaser trailer music. Random, but fun. So how's it going, everybody? Appreciate you tuning in wherever you might be tuning in from. Like I said, this is part two of 2005. Lots of 2005 goodness to get to tonight, but I'm not alone in this venture. Bringing some of my friends I've got here tonight. We're going to start with Maria Hammon. How you doing, Maria?
Got me eating ice cream. New Year's resolution. I want to be fatter. Uh, I'm doing
Don't we
great.
all?
And so I can't wait to hear what everybody's thoughts are on some of these movies, some of my favorites, and some of them, Constantine's incomparable. So I get that real well. And
Yeah.
I just can't wait to see what everybody thinks. It's exciting.
Well, we'll see. We certainly
I
shall
live for
see.
this kind of crap.
For sure. Also got Zach Shelton. How's it going, Zach?
Good. Always excited to talk about movies, and I've seen a good number of the movies on tonight's bracket, so just excited to talk about them.
All right, sounds good. And he watches bad streaming movies, so you don't have to. JPO, what's going on, JPO?
Way to play favorites with your intro. I demand an Eternal Sunshine with Prometheus music for 2004.
Well, I'll play something from Eternal Sunshine when we get to 2004. I will.
There
I'll
we
do
go.
it just
All
for
right,
you,
sweet.
especially if you're on it. I'll do it just for you.
Yeah.
And Malcolm said that it gave him a jump scare because he just turned on his computer and it was going.
And I was like, what show did I sign up for? I was so confused.
Yeah, all right. Look, hey, it's just what I'm rooting for. That's all. I'm not saying that, I didn't play a Sky High clip last night and then it won, but it's
Sky High one.
yeah,
That's funny.
Sky High one, part one. We're big on Sky High. We like Sky High.
I do too. I would never thought. Of course, I didn't think lots of times that the outcome would be the outcome. So
Hey,
I did tune in when it beat Sin City. Even that I was surprised by.
Well, I had Brian Nussbaum on my side, so what are you gonna do? How's it going, Michael Wolfman Wyndham? How's it going, Wolfman?
What's going on, guys? Thank you. Sorry I'm a little late, but I was just finishing up one of the movies for tonight. So
Hey, hands on screen. I want to play trivia. It's fine.
Yeah. All good. How it's gonna work tonight is we had part one last night. We had a Sweet 16 move on to Friday's show from that. So tonight what we'll be doing is going up and down the ladder. Everybody will get a chance to vote on these 2005 movies, and we'll see what Sweet 16 from tonight moves on to Friday's championship half bracket. But once we get that Sweet 16 out of the way, it's anything goes, and we'll just see which one takes this bracket individually. So we'll go up and down the ladder. Everybody get a chance to vote on each one of them. Try to keep your thoughts under 30 seconds or less. Come on, we don't want to have to put this on screen. That's no fun. Come on. So let's not do that tonight. You guys know how it works. You're all veterans of this thing. Unless anybody has any questions or anything. No. Malcolm makes a good point. We had a running gag about a lot of forgettable, crappy rom-coms last night, like a ton, and they all had the exact same poster. Go through it last night. They all had the same Photoshop bad posters, and we couldn't tell one movie from another. So Sky High was like a highlight of the show. So there you go. But yeah, it is what it is. But I'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and get things started. I'll keep an eye out for Jordan Anderson. He'll be here at some point. But we'll go ahead and get things started. Shout out to Malcolm, who is watching, for making this bracket. I believe he has to go to work in a little bit. That's why he gave me control of it tonight. But he didn't make it, so thank you, Malcolm. Appreciate it as always. We'll scoot on over and see what we've got first. We got one of our holdovers from the other night, our last tournament, Talladega Nights, taking on the Skeleton Key. We'll start down at the bottom. We'll rotate the order each time. So Wolfman, Skeleton Key versus Talladega.
So Skeleton Key is actually quite underrated. I think this movie is pretty good. From what I remember, I don't think it got that good of reviews from what I recall, but I remember it being really solid. Talladega Nights, so it's one of the funniest comedies just ever. I quote that movie so much. I freaking adore Talladega Nights. So yeah, I'm gonna go Talladega Nights here.
Yeah, I forgot to mention we do have a few of our leftover movies from our other ladder series, so still mixing into that. We only saw about 3 of them last night, so a good chunk of them are in here tonight. But Ross mentions HD DVD. Remember?
Oh yeah,
that little period of time. You can still find them on eBay occasionally. But JPO, what do you think of this one?
Yeah, your occasional eBay, Goodwill. I don't think Skeleton Key is underrated. I don't think I enjoyed it too much from the first time I saw it here. And yeah, I also too really like Talladega Nights. I saw it around one of my birthdays one year. It was a good birthday present. I enjoyed it. Full fun, rewatchable as well. So I'll go Talladega Nights.
Yeah, sounds good. Zach?
I'm also going to go with Talladega Nights. I think it's a great comedy. It has great characters and a funny story. So Talladega Nights.
Sounds good, Maria.
I don't know Skeleton Key, thankfully. It looks kind of horrific on the front. I mean, it looks scary. But I love Talladega Nights. Who doesn't? Little seven, or what is it, 8-pound baby Jesus? I can't remember the exact quote, but I love that show. So that's for me.
All right, yeah, sounds good. Yeah, it's been a minute since I revisited Skeleton Key. I know it's kind of more known for its twist than anything else in the the decade of twist that was the 2000s. But yeah, I haven't revisited in a while, so I'm gonna go with Talladega Nights as well, and we'll hang on to that one for now. So yeah, we'll make it a clean sweep for Talladega, and we'll scoot on down to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which we'll also see in our Sam Rockwell tournament coming up because he's in there, versus Hide and Seek. Remember that Robert De Niro movie? Remember when he made like pseudo horror movies for a little while?
I don't think anyone does remember because I showed a clip of it and I don't think anyone knew it.
Right? Well, JPO, tell them all about that clip in this movie. Because you're up first.
Yeah, that's part of one of my horror clips, and people were like, yeah, Robert De Niro is, what even is it? I guess I only saw it once. No,
it's something about a kid and like therapy or something.
Yeah, him
right?
and Dakota Fanning, and I want to say Fanning Johnson, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, it was just, again, kind of like Skeleton Key in a way, but in a different sense of horror. Just kind of a forgettable 05 movie. This, Godsend with De Niro kind of came out around the same time, I feel. So yeah, I actually think it's slightly underrated because I don't think it's dreadful as some people say it is, but Hitchhiker's Guide's a pretty fun movie here that actually started rewatching, get to finish it recently, but a pretty fun movie here, so I'm going to go Hitchhikers.
Yeah, the cast for 2005 tracks, yeah, Famke Janssen, Elizabeth Shue, Amy Irving, Dylan Baker. Hey, Robert John Burke, the not Peter Weller RoboCop. Nice. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. RoboCop 3. But Zach, what do you got?
This is an odd matchup for me because I haven't seen Hide and Seek, but I did see Hitchhiker's Guide, and I wasn't a fan at all of it. I didn't actually find it funny at all, but I'm going to go with it just because I have.
Okay, the Steven Shepard logic there, Maria.
Okay, lesser of two evils, basically, right? I liked Hitchhiker's Guide. I thought it was pretty cute, pretty funny spots. I don't know the other one that well. I mean, I have seen it once. I remember it because I remember the title anyway. I'm sure I went to see it with somebody. But that's been a while back, so I'll go for Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yeah. Yeah, JPO made my reference that I get Hide and Seek and Godsend confused constantly because I think Godsend came out in like 2004, like right on the same time. Yeah, it's and they're basically like the same movie, just with different actors. But yeah, I saw Hitchhiker's Guide again recently, like in a hotel room. It was definitely like an FX special, and yeah, I was kind of digging it for when I was watching it. It's good set pieces, and yeah, a lot of name actors that pop up. So I'll go with Hitchhiker's Guide.
Dang, I should have made that one of my watches tonight. I'll probably do it tonight because I own a DVD of Hide and Seek, but I've never seen it. I bought it for like $3 at FYE one time, and I was
probably not a good idea because it's not going to win. But yeah,
that's true. Although I did watch a horror movie that might not win either, but it was I guess it was one of those things. So, but Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, though. I've also not. I have seen this one, but it's been a long time. Yeah, it does have 4 alternate endings. They're all on the DVD. It's kind of crazy. So I'll be curious which ending is better. I might watch it tonight after the stream just because I own it.
Okay.
But yeah, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember when I did see it, I really enjoyed it. So I'll go Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
All right, sounds good. So Hitchhiker's, move on.
Make sure we get Godsend for 04 Pez. Godsend.
What's that? Oh, Godsend. No, I think it's on the list. It's one of the stinkers that Malcolm was like, "Can we bump this or no?" Or I don't know. I was like, I don't remember enough about it to bump it. I have no idea. We got the Pacifier with Vin Diesel versus Constantine, which I played a little bit at the beginning. But Zach, I'll go with you first now. Zach, you on a delay there, buddy?
Hold on. Because
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on a delay.
Okay.
Okay, so I think I'm back now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So it's funny because I did watch one movie for this bracket tonight, and it was Constantine. I had never seen it before. And I've seen The Pacifier, and it's an okay movie, but I thought Constantine was actually... I'm going to go with Constantine.
Okay. Yeah, Maria, if you're there. Otherwise, I'll come back through. We'll come back to her in a second. Yeah, no, I as you could probably tell, like from the intro I played, I like Constantine a lot. I've seen this movie a ton. I just think it's a super fun movie. Oh, Maria, you back?
Yeah, I'm sorry. My
no,
son's
good.
stranded, and the other son is walking the dog.
No, I barely got started, so you go ahead. I didn't want to skip you.
Okay. I love Constantine. Vin Diesel's not too bad in The Pacifier. I thought it was kind of cute, and the kids really liked it. But the Constantine, Keanu, he's incomparable. So, yeah, I vote for Constantine.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm kind of with Brian. I in the comments, I don't hate The Pacifier. It's kind of a guilty pleasure for me also, and it's at least when Vin Diesel was making interesting movies still in the early 2000s, and he was trying to do different stuff here, there than just do Fast and Furious movies. But yeah, I love Constantine, and I've gone back to it a lot. And Peter Stormare, you cannot convince me he's not maybe the greatest on-screen Lucifer ever. He's amazing, and he steals the movie. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Constantine.
Tim Curry, man. Tim Curry.
I'm not as big a Legend fan. Doesn't work for me.
Right.
Not a fantasy guy. Give me Peter Stormare every day. Yeah.
But for me, that's because I like Constantine is the better movie, all right. But because I know which way this is gonna go, and because nostalgia wants me to pick The Pacifier, I'm going to pick The Pacifier just because nostalgia is telling me pick it. That was a movie you watched when you were a child a lot. I was like, yeah, okay.
I didn't watch it when I was a child. I watched it when I was 19. So the kid nostalgia thing does nothing for me with The Pacifier. I just think it's an okay family movie. But yeah, JPO.
Yeah, this one's pretty easy for me here. Pacifier doesn't do much for me. Constantine is decent. I don't know if I'm as high as everyone else's, but definitely higher for this round. So Constantine.
Yeah, and Keanu wants to do Constantine too. He's trying to get it done, and I know it's kind of in the works. So I'm down for it. I want to see it. But all right,
he also wants to play Wolverine. Apparently,
he's too old. You don't start a franchise with a guy who's in his 50s. I always just said that that's not a good idea. Gary got the Constant Gardener up against Slither from James Gunn. So we'll go with Maria.
The Constant Gardener, isn't that Ray Fiennes?
Yeah, Ray Fiennes, yes.
Some other stiff British people doing stiff British things. Yeah. I go Slither. I hate to say that. I just don't like that movie. Ray Fiennes he's okay, but I don't love everything he's in. I didn't like that one. So it's been a while. I haven't seen it for a while, but I don't think my opinion would change. So I go Slither just for fun. I liked it. Thought it was funny. I mean,
I'm
humorous in many spots.
For sure.
Put it that way.
I have not seen the Constant Gardener just because I Ray Fiennes at one point was just doing a lot of period piece stuff, and I've appreciated how he's kind of branched out since then. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of Slither. I think James Gunn really came out of the bracket here running, and he's it's very, very funny stuff. I like a lot of the practical effects in it, and a lot of the body horror works for me. So I'm gonna go with Slither. Wolf.
I've not seen The Constant Gardener either. That is one I considered watching, but I watched two other movies instead. But I will get around to it at some point because Ray Fiennes, arguably the greatest actor without an Oscar on his mantle. He is phenomenal. And Slither is to me, and I might get some flack for saying this, but it may just be the best James Gunn movie. Like I have a blast with Slither, and it's I'm going Slither all the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't say, Ross, that Constant Gardener was a period piece. I said he was doing a lot at that time, i.e. English patient.
I was going to be in there and be like, it's not even a period piece.
Yeah, no, I know that. That's what he was doing in the late 90s.
Boring.
JPO.
You know what? I'll be the snooty British person that votes for Compton Gardner. It's actually a pretty decent mystery thriller here. Good performances by him and Vice. And yeah, actually, it's pretty good. I think I had another ASAC question I asked about recently that maybe not everyone knew of. So needs to get show with some love. So there's a lot of fun, though, as well. So I'm totally cool with that moving on.
It's so weird. You pull up his IMDb, Ray finds, and Constant Garden's the first thing above like Schindler's List. That's weird.
Oh wait,
Yeah, it's
wait,
in the high
him and Rachel Weisz.
Yeah.
Okay, then I have seen this movie like a long time ago on cable. I just don't remember it because I remember him and Rachel Weisz like sitting down on cable one night watching him and Rachel Weisz in the movie. But I was like, I just didn't know it was this one. That was a long time ago.
Yeah. But Zach,
I'm gonna go with Slither, mainly because I remember when we did the horror comedy tournament fight and how much everybody raved about Slither, and it's on my list to watch. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, so I'm going to go Slither.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, and so they're one of our holdovers from 06, so hanging on for now. Yeah, we'll go down to the producers against Bewitched. Yeah, so there we go. And we'll start with me. Yeah, no, this is two Will Ferrells here. We got a couple of like crossover things, as you'll see. I kind of previewed the bracket, but yeah, with two Will Ferrells here, I think one significantly better than the other. The producers is pretty solid. I'm not a big fan of Bewitched. It doesn't really work for me, and I haven't gone back to it since I saw it in the theater. So I'm gonna go with the producers. Wolfman.
I like the Bewitched TV series, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of the movie. The producers, I am a big fan of, so I'm definitely going to say the producers here.
Yeah, for sure. JPO.
Yeah, they did a weird thing with the Bewitched plot where like it's not really Bewitched, but it is Bewitched, and instead of just full on going for it, which I thought was weird. It's not bad, but yeah, it's not one I go back to too much. Yeah, I'm a big producers fan. Did I study one of the songs for a high school play, high school drama competition? Maybe I did, because I like to think
which one?
There's a little bit of Nathan Fillion, the back and forth with Nathan Fillion. I'm Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Lane.
Nathan Lane.
Nathan Lane. Nathan Fillion. Now we're talking.
Yeah, when he first convinces him. Yeah, so I'm a big producers fan. So yeah, I'll go for that for sure.
Yeah, sounds good. Zach.
So I've seen both of these, but I've only seen them both once, and I'm going to go with Bewitched just because I remember more about it, but I do want to see both of them again. But I'm going to go with Bewitched.
Watch more new movies first before you watch Bewitched again.
Yeah,
I'll give it your watch list.
I'll give you a list of movies you can watch before Bewitched a second time.
Twice.
No, it's all good. Very good.
The producers is incomparable. It's hilarious. It's been around forever, many iterations. It's quoted. It's funny. It's it's great. Springtime for Hitler in Paradise is worth every minute. So.
Yeah, no, I think we're gonna do eventually a tournament at some point of just movies based on TV shows, and we got. I made that list a long time ago, so we're gonna do one at some point. Obviously, Bewitched will be in there, but yeah. So for now, producers moves on, and we'll go down to we got Doom.
Oh God,
Dwayne Johnson.
Okay,
up against Best Picture nominee Brokeback Mountain.
just.
Does anybody want to vote for Doom? JPO, I know you're a wrestler guy, but even you have to recognize Doom is
dude. Even The Rock recognizes it. He's shit on this.
Oh, that's right,
himself.
at the Hall of Fame, right, or the Slamming, whatever it was, when he's like, "Yeah, I made Doom.
I made Doom." Like
he admits,
this is a sloppy movie. Yeah, even bad heel turn.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we'll move on. Back on. We'll talk about it later. All right, go down. This is a juicier one. We got Munich and Batman Begins.
Oh, no.
So yeah, Spielberg and Nolan.
Wait a minute,
going head to head here. Yeah. So hold your horses there, Wolfman. See what you got.
Dang, this is hard because Batman Begins is probably the greatest Batman origin story we've seen put to screen for me. But then Munich is one of the most underrated Spielberg movies. Just because it is the 2005 movie, I believe, and also
They both are.
Oh, they both are. Oh, okay. I thought Batman Begins was 2006. Oh
No.
no, then that changes things. I was like, oh, and also, what's this Criterion thing? I was like, wait, Batman Begins. is on
Malcolm likes to
Criterion?
pull
I
fake,
was like-
fake Criterion posters. Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
a thing online. There's a website that does them, and yeah, he pulls those occasionally. So yeah,
that's fun. But we've seen Batman Begins a lot in this tournament. I might switch things up and just do Munich this time, just because I feel like that movie needs to get more
That poster's
appreciation.
weird.
yeah, right. JPO.
Yeah, this is a good fight. This kind of similar to Constant Gardener and Slither. This is really just about what your cup of tea is, because they both are great movies in their own right. I don't know, man. I think as far as the perfect two Batman movies, this is one of them. I gotta go Batman Begins here, although Munich's a really good movie.
Yeah, totally. Zach.
So I've seen Batman Begins, and Munich is on my list to see. Just haven't gotten around to it, so I'm going to go with Batman Begins.
Yeah, for sure. Maria.
I'm going to go with Munich. I think that is underrated. I think it's a great representation of what actually happened. Of course, I was alive and around and could tell you about it. But I
During
think
2005, yeah, we all were alive.
yeah, okay. when the never mind, you know what I meant. Yeah,
well, unless you're a Wolfman, you have great childhood memories of watching Munich, in the nursery.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean, I watched the actual events play out and so forth, and I thought it was a pretty good representation. But I assume what happened in the aftermath, because Israel, they don't play. And I thought it was really, really good. And Batman Begins is good, and there's no doubt about it. It's the start of a great new, trilogy or whatever. But Munich, I think it's truly underrated, and I think it's really, really good. I'm going to vote for it.
Yeah.
And hey, I was 7 years old. Okay, I'll have you know that. Back into those times.
Mommy, let's watch Munich. Mommy.
Yeah, Munich. I want to watch Munich again.
They're going to kill a little girl with a telephone, maybe. I don't know. Find out.
Quick question for you movie fans: is Munich like the most like violent Spielberg movie?
No.
He
What
made
is?
two pretty.
I think Schindler's List is pretty bad, don't you?
No,
Yeah.
visibly violent though. I mean, like Schindler's
okay.
List is more like alluded
Esoteric violence when they're blowing people's heads off, yeah.
to. I mean, do you see? I guess.
Maybe. Yeah. Go back through the filmography and see. I don't know. Yeah. I
I don't know. That's a good question.
I revisited Munich. Fairly recently when we did our Spielberg tier ranker kind of early on Movie Hero, and it didn't do a lot for me. I wasn't super engaged with it. It's one of those ones I'll go back to every now and then check out, but there was a better Spielberg movie in 2005. That was War of the World. I was a bigger fan of that movie, and that was last night.
I like that too.
So I'm gonna go with Batman Begins. I think that movie's great, and it gets kind of better every time I watch it. And you kind of forget how good that movie is because Dark Knight was just the Dark Knight. So, but it's really great. So I'm gonna go with Batman Begins. But so Batman Begins will move on 3-2. And
So I think Dark Knight's the better movie, but Batman Begins is the better Batman movie. That's
Maybe.
what I
We got a real banger here. This one we got Stealth and House of Wax.
Ooh.
Real slobber knocker here. JPO.
Yeah, Stealth was one of those classic tales of Jamie Foxx. You want an Oscar? Now pick a shitty movie. I don't know why actors do that. Cuba Jr. did that.
That was a plague in the 2000s, especially in the 2000s.
Halle Berry, another one.
Sandra Bullock, Halle Berry,
Jaws 3D.
Monique had one of those. Everybody that won an Oscar, did a bad movie.
Yeah. So Stealth is another one of those. It's just very forgettable. I'll actually slightly defend House of Wax. I'm not trying to overly state it, but it actually I think is a decent little horror flick. Interesting, kind of killer and some interesting ways people kind of bite it and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, to me, it kind of. Do you own it? God damn it!
I was gonna say I don't. I would be wrong if I didn't say I didn't own this exact special edition on Blu-ray.
I've never even seen that cover. I don't think. And
it was with arm's reach. If it goes past the P's, I can't really reach it, without getting up. So, but anything under that, we're good.
Yeah, not Oscar winner. Let's go for the Paris Hilton vehicle.
Yeah, totally. Zach, what do you got?
So I'm going to go with Stealth on this one because I do remember seeing it. I've only seen it once, but I thought it was a solid movie when I saw it. I might, from all that you've said about it, maybe I'll have to give it a rewatch to see if it's
No.
Worse than I
No,
watched.
don't
The
rewatch
new
Stealth.
I
movies.
wasn't saying it was good.
No, watch
Stop.
better stuff.
You got a lot.
No,
on
I said
your
I said it
watch
was
list.
solid, but so we went with Stealth.
Ross
it on
was
the back
saying
burner.
he would argue Saving Private Ryan just because of the war violence at the beginning, which might
Yeah,
be
no,
an
that's
argument.
fair.
Oh yeah, that is.
I
Okay,
mean,
that's
you know, when you
bad.
have
Most
graphic shots
viscerally
of dudes pulling their guts
violence.
back into their
He
own.
literally, and he literally is saying "mommy" as he's holding his arm. And
Yeah,
stuff.
right.
Yeah,
It's also-
that's
maybe
the
so.
heart.
Yeah, well, that dude is a big Rhea Ripley fan, so.
Yeah. Maria, what you got?
I'll have to go with House of Wax. I have seen it. I didn't think it was funny particularly, but I thought it was interesting, and I like Paris Hilton, whatever, but it was different. And Stealth I haven't seen, so I can't really say about it. So I'll just go with the one I know. I mean, sort of, because it's been a long time since I saw it.
In their defense, she's used the perfect amount of time for the perfect kind of
Yeah,
character.
she's out
Right,
at the end of the first
true.
act, so
Right.
she's not
True,
in the
yeah.
whole movie. Yeah.
Right.
And
right.
you remember JPO when Chad Michael Murray was a thing in movies for like 2 years?
Is he One Tree Hill? Who the fuck is he again?
Yeah,
One
he
of
was
those
like a
guys.
TV guy. Yeah, and they shaved his
Why do I
head
look
for
so
this
far
and
away?
tried to make him badass. Yeah. No, I don't mind House of Wax. I think it's okay, especially compared to some other horror movies I've seen. It's not that bad. And yeah, Paris Hilton's out after like 20-25 minutes. It's not that bad. And I kind of dig it for what it is. Yeah, Stealth is not great, so I'll defend House of Wax as well. I'll go with that. Wolf.
Yeah, so I've actually never seen Stealth, so can't really speak much on that, but I have seen House of Wax, and yeah, this is one of my guilty pleasure horror movies. It's not really all that great, but I still enjoy it. I have fun with it. I don't own that edition. I want to get it. And shout out to one of my friends who's making a House of Wax fan film, so that should be interesting.
Okay. Did he rent a big wax machine to cover people in wax and mannequins?
I guess so. He's not telling me how he's doing the effects, but I'm curious.
They missed out on an opportunity, by the way, to cover Paris Hilton in a wax thing and have her say "that's hot" before she dies, which they didn't do.
I know,
that would have been the perfect thing, and instead they just like put like a spear in her eye. Yeah, it's kind of boring.
Yeah, but I'll still go with it because I have a fun time. This is one
That's not improving his case, Malcolm, that he was in those Bruce Willis Fortress straight to Redbox movies.
Bruce Willis gets a
not
pass.
defending
Sorry,
him.
no matter what, he gets a pass. He's got a reason for doing that.
That's not us knocking Bruce. It's just us saying like it's a direct-to-video forgettable.
Okay, I'm just saying though, in general terms,
No
Bruce Willis wins.
Nice to somebody to join us. Hey.
Yeah, yeah, it's been a rough night. Sharing a car with my dad right now, and got sick today. So my 3-year-old nephew decided to come over and cough in everybody's face. But you can't get mad at a 3-year-old, but you can get mad at the parent because when your kids are sick, don't take them to anybody's house. Don't do that.
Yeah, dude, everybody's been.
You'd stay home for the rest of your life that way, though.
Yeah.
They're always sick.
I'm going to the country in 10 days. I got to get over this quick.
But,
I think every person I know has gotten sick. It's kind of insane. It's like,
crazy.
But we're moving right along, Jordan. We've gotten through about 8 matches so far, so we're moving along. We're keeping the pace up. But so far, we've got nothing probably too egregious. Talladega Nights over Skeleton, Hitchhiker over Hide and Seek, Constantine over the Pacifier, Slither over Constant Gardener. I know you watched the Constant Gardener, but not enough.
Yeah, the Constant Gardener is really good. Like it's kind of more like a love story. Like set in between America and Kenya, but I would have gone with Slither.
Producers over Bewitched, Brokeback over Doom, and Batman Begins over Munich, and there you go. Okay. So House of Wax over Stealth. So moving down to Junebug and Kingdom of Heaven, another one you watched, Jordan. So you're right on time.
The other one, yeah.
So there you go. But we'll start with Zach this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Kingdom of Heaven.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maria.
Oh, Junebug was just I can't remember her name right now.
Amy Adams.
Amy Adams, that's her. That was her debut, wasn't it? I think she was pretty good in it. She was nominated as well.
Not her debut. That would be Psycho Beach Party from 2000.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I hadn't seen that one. Thanks for the tip.
She gets her bottom ripped off in that movie. So
ouch.
Really?
Well, anyway, she's pretty good in this. It's not a bad movie. I haven't seen Kingdom of Heaven, I'm sorry to say. I had wanted to watch that at one time, and I forgot why we didn't. But Junebug I know, so I'm going to vote for Junebug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have not seen Junebug. I'm aware of it, but yeah, I do like Kingdom of Heaven. That's one of the ones that actually benefits from a longer director's cut as well, because the theatrical cut, cut out some juicy character stuff, and yeah, I didn't mind a couple of these sword and sandal movies from the early 2000s. Troy's my favorite, but Kingdom of Heaven is not bad either.
Troy.
Yeah,
Troy.
I love Troy. Troy will be in.
I did.
Hey,
I
Troy-
loved Brad Pitt. I think.
Troy for 04, baby. Let's go.
Hey, Austin, I'll tell you this. I like Troy better than Kingdom of Heaven. So.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, I'll vote for Kingdom of Heaven for this one. We'll see what happens. But Jordan.
Well, I mean, since this is my first vote, I'll try not to go too long. I'm going to vote for Kingdom of Heaven. I didn't love it though. I just never seen Junebug. But I want to just take a second to talk about the weird career of Ridley Scott, because he's made some of the greatest movies ever made and some of the worst dog shit ever made. I don't get it. Like what?
Bro, he is the ultimate director who is like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Like he just wants to make movies, and I respect that.
I think he gets. I mean, The Martian and the other things that he's done recently.
But then he's
really
done
good.
House of Gucci. It's like,
I know that, but I mean, that's not everything.
He did Martian. He did Aliens. All Timer. Legend is mid. Thelma and Louise is an all timer.
Gladiator.
G.I. Jane and Gladiator are pretty good. Matchstick Men, that's pretty good. I mean, American Gangster. But then Robin Hood sucks. Prometheus is mid. It's okay. Alien Covenant sucks. Last Duel is weird. House of Gucci is dog shit. I mean, there's just a lot of weird.
You forget the Counselor. The Counselor is a masterpiece.
Yeah, the Counselor, Exodus, Gods and Kings. Like,
God, that's his worst. Exodus, Gods and Kings.
Yeah,
it's so bad.
How does he go from making like masterpieces to making like absolute like dog shit, man?
And then Napoleon was just kind of okay too. I saw that one.
Yeah,
because
remember when you were keeping the pace up, Austin? I missed.
But to finish off my turn, I will say he's a great director because he has made masterpieces. So, but anyways, Wolf.
Yeah, no, I still consider him one of my all-time favorite directors for just the stamp he's made on Hollywood and what he has made, and even some of his other movies. Like Jared Leto makes House of Gucci. That movie is hilarious as hell because of his performance. and there are some movies like that where it's just like you have fun with them even if they're bad. Some Ridley Scott movies. Yeah. Kingdom of Heaven, though, I remember I watched that because my sister had the biggest crush on Orlando Bloom. I watched too many Orlando Bloom movies when I was younger. She made me watch Elizabethtown like 50 times. She made me watch Kingdom of Heaven like 50 times. She made me watch like all these other movies so many times because she had a crush on Orlando Bloom. So I got a little tired of Kingdom of Heaven because I watched it so many times when I was younger. But I still think it is a good movie now. Seeing it again as an adult. And Junebug I've never seen, so I'll go Kingdom of Heaven.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a red-blooded male who loves a good like family dramedy. I gotta go Junebug here. That's more of my alley.
Yeah,
for sure.
Probably mine too, but I haven't seen it.
Adams is really good too. Like this literally took her from like the 15th build person on a TV show playing classmate number 4 to like leading lady.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Can I switch my vote to Junebug, even though I haven't seen it? The Kingdom of Heaven was just okay. It just dragged. I don't know.
If you switch your vote, it goes to a tie.
Okay, that's fine. We'll do that.
All right, Wolfman.
Because I'm not seeing Junebug, I'll go Kingdom of Heaven. And you know,
I'm not going to change anything.
But hey, you know what I gotta say though is that also he's the director with the most different director's cuts out there. Like when you watch his director's cuts, they are like so different from like his original theatrical cut a lot of times. So it's
all right. So moving on to Fantastic Four and Zathura. We'll start with Maria.
That's Fantastic Four. Whoa, he's like doing like a rap pose.
Is this the Fantastic Four with Chris Evans?
Dr. Doom.
Yes, the one with Chris Evans.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Zathura, I remember that name.
Zathura is Jumanji in space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you. I thought I would go with Fantastic Four over that other. I mean, I saw Fantastic Four a few times. My sons liked it and whatever.
Yeah.
So I didn't think it's horrible, but I mean, I know everybody else did, but I didn't think it was that bad. So I'll go with it.
Sounds good, Austin.
I mean, compared to some of the recent MCU stuff, I would probably take
Oh my
Fantastic
God,
Four
yeah,
over that. But in the broader scheme of things, it's not great. Tim Story's not a great director. Look at his filmography. I'm not a big fan. I love Zathura. It's Jon Favreau here doing this movie, and I think it's a fun family movie, and it's a good little Jumanji spinoff. I dig it, so I'll go with Zathura.
Yeah, like I think that the first Fantastic Four just okay at best. I like the sequel better because of the Silver Surfer stuff mostly, but
Oh yeah.
yeah,
How could I
but
forget that?
but yeah, Zathura though. I think Zathura's a lot of fun. Josh Hutcherson, Dax Shepard, I think. I can't remember who else is in it. Kristen Stewart, I know, is in it for a minute, but
She spends most of the movie, to be fair, frozen.
yeah.
Yeah.
so
So
can't
You
really
don't have to
take
worry
it,
about
but-
that too much.
yeah,
Yeah, so for Zathura, I had fun with it. Yeah.
yeah. Wolf.
All right, real quick, and I will make this quick. I just want to run through Tim Story's career because it is wild. So we've got Barbershop. Okay, that's a good one. But then we've got like Think Like a Man. We've got his Ride Along, which okay, that's not a bad one. And then we've got Ride Along 2. And then he did like The Blackening, which and then he did like the 2 Fantastic Four movies, Tom and Jerry, Shaft. He did Dashing Through the Snow, which was like the new Christmas movie on Disney Plus this year, and then he did Think Like a Man 2. So like, this dude's got a wild career. It's kind of insane and unfathomable. But I will go with.
Great. So
But both of these are childhood nostalgia for me, man. You're making me pick between 2. And I guess I'll go with the one that I watched more though, because I was, even as a kid, I was able to acknowledge Zathura was a better movie. So I'll go with Zathura.
Yeah. JPO.
yeah.
Let me name every single Spielberg movie. All right, real quick.
I was just gonna say
Do it.
that's a trend today, huh?
These are actually not that far apart for me as far as like where I would probably listen on a yearly ranking. But yeah, the one that I would say is a little bit better and a little more intriguing, I would say is Zathura. I agree with that as well. So I'm gonna go for Zathura.
I was going to start with the dual steel book and show them all on camera, JPO.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that.
Let's do it. No.
All right. Anyways, Zach.
I was going to go with Fantastic Four because I've seen it a couple times, and I think I actually own it. And it's always entertaining and fun, and I always enjoy watching it. So I would have gone with Fantastic Four.
You still are. It's just not going to win. It's still go.
Yeah. All right, we got a sports matchup here. We got Coach Carter and Fever Pitch. So yeah, I have a feeling JPO is a fan of Fever Pitch. I don't know why. I just get that feeling. We'll see. We'll get there. But yeah, me first.
Which balls do you like more?
Next.
Balls or men's?
This is interesting. It's been a while since I watched Fever Pitch. Remember when Jimmy Fallon was like a movie star for 2 years as well?
Yeah.
And Leading Man, Taxi,
Star?
Fever Pitch. Well, I mean,
I know. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing.
Several
teasing. I think he's great, but I don't think he's a great actor.
But I prefer my Sam Jackson yelling at
Oh, yeah.
students. That's a lot of fun, being mean, and I dig it. So I like Coach Carter. I'll
Heart
go
of
with Coach
gold,
Carter.
heart of gold.
Yeah. Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, I'll pretty easily go Coach Carter here. I mean, I think that it's great. I go back to it all the time. I mean, it's one of the earlier roles for Channing Tatum. And then I like the guy. Then Rick Gonzalez. He was in the show Reaper that I like to shout out. I think he's pretty fun in that one. But there's like a lot of character actors you'd probably recognize. Octavia Spencer show was one of the kids' moms or something, I think. But like Ashanti is in it. But yeah, I think that it's really good though. It's pretty like inspiration. One of the episodes I want to do sometime is most inspirational movies of all time. I think Coach Carter is one, so I'll go with that. Mm-hmm. Wolf.
Before I start my thing, Brian Nussbaum brings up something fascinating about Fever Pitch. So as I remember when I saw Fever Pitch in theaters, they had an American Dad short.
Really?
I was like, what?
Weird.
I did not know that. I was like, that's kind of wild to me.
Still on, still running. Good for them.
Yeah, now I want a time machine just so I can see Fever Pitch in theaters. But I've actually never seen Fever Pitch though, and knowing Jimmy Fallon's in it, I am kind of looking forward to it even less because I'm not a fan of Jimmy Fallon. But I do love Drew Barrymore, and it looks like that's her on the poster.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Coach Carter, I have seen. Yeah, it's good. I enjoy it. It's a good movie. So I'll go Coach Carter.
Mm-hmm. And also, Fever Pitch though has like a 60-something on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, it's a fresh movie. It is. So.
Yeah,
so yeah,
that tracks for me, JPO.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's a damn cute movie. No, I like both of these actually. Here, Fever Pitch. I mean, first of all, Drew Barrymore was kind of the rom-com queen for several years. Here, I just rewatched 50 First Dates. She's very easy to fall in love with. And Jimmy Fallon says, while he doesn't have uber range, he's perfect in this as just kind of this diehard schlubby guy, who kind of has to maybe trail it back in order to get Drew Barrymore. And of course the crazy backstory too of it. The ending was, of course, them figuring that his team was going to lose because they always do, and then they actually won that year, so they had to change the ending. The ending had to change, which is kind of crazy. The coincidence of that working out here. But my vote does go to Coach Carter. I do think it's actually, I think it's a really well made film here. Just slightly by hair, I think, for what they're going for. Coach Carter exceeds just a little bit more.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they brought it up on the show Lost for one of Jack's stories. The Red Sox won the World Series, and he's like, "What? Like they've never won."
Zach.
So I'm going with Coach Carter. It is actually my number 4 movie of 2005. So for that reason, but also I just think it's a great story. So I'm going with Coach Carter.
Yeah,
sounds good. And Maria,
Coach Carter. That way I'll move the pace up there a little bit.
Yeah, sure. No, sounds good. I'm all about it. Coach Carter. Got Herbie Fully Loaded. Remember that movie? And Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. All right. Well, I mean, I was going to say Jordan, but does anybody not want to vote for Kiss Kiss Bang Bang?
No.
Yeah.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is the best movie.
Herbie's great. Yeah. Herbie Fully Loaded, definitely the worst Herbie movie.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire versus another fantasy movie. You got Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and Brothers Grimm, the other Heath Ledger movie from that year. So Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen them both. I only saw Brothers Grimm one time. I can't remember who's with Heath Ledger in it.
It's Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Damon.
You remember it being good, or I remember the movie being good, but I just I think I went in with too high of expectations where I was just like, oh, Matt Damon and Heath Ledger is going to be great, and it was just like, all right, but I love the Goblet of Fire. It's for sure my favorite book out of all of them, and it's not my favorite movie, but it's up there. It's top 3. So for me personally, because they don't do Quidditch and they make it kind of darker inside the maze and all that stuff, and they do some different things, and the Yule Ball, they do all that. So I'll go with Goblet of Fire.
Yeah.
Wolf.
So I'm going to switch things up here a bit because Harry Potter and Goblet of Fire, it's not a bad movie at all. It's good. I enjoy it. But again, I think I watched it too many times when I was a kid because my sister also had a crush on Robert Pattinson and the early age Robert Pattinson.
Wow.
And so she would sit me down and make me watch Twilight a lot. She would make me watch Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire too many damn times just because I had Robert Pattinson in it. And so for me, I remember seeing Brothers Grimm when we went to a Blockbuster. Remember when that was a thing, Blockbuster? When we went to Blockbuster, I remember seeing Brothers Grimm and quite enjoying it. I thought this was really solid. So, I think it's kind of underrated, and I know which direction this is going to go. So I will say Brothers Grimm.
Yeah. JPO, what do you say?
JPO? Oh, is he frozen? Uh-oh. Okay. You back?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm here. Yeah, I can't open the tabs, I feel.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world.
I wanted to Yeah, no. I gotta make sure if I open a new tab, get back out of it before it comes to me. Yeah, I wanted to like Brothers Grimm more than I did. I liked it. I had some fun with it, but it's just okay for me. I don't know if there's a bad Harry Potter. I think my least favorite Harry Potter is still pretty like kind of up there, and Goblet of Fire is a good one. So yeah, I'm gonna say Goblet.
Yeah. Zach, what do you say?
So I'm going to go with the Brothers Grimm because even though I've seen it once, I do remember enjoying it. And I've seen Goblet of Fire, but of the franchise, it's my second least favorite. So I'm going to go with Brothers Grimm.
Mm-hmm.
Still favorite, but just second least. but Maria.
Yeah, Goblet of Fire. That's all the way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make up time here.
No, you're fine. You're fine. No, we're doing okay on time. We're doing all right.
Okay,
we got the pace.
okay.
We got a good pace going.
Okay,
No,
all right.
yeah, I'm not a Harry Potter guy. Brothers Grimm is not great, but I do like the chemistry between Heath and Matt Damon. I think they're pretty good together. But it's not Harry Potter, so I'll go Brothers Grimm. But that makes it a tie. Line up to JPO though. I'm assuming he's going to stick with Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. All right, Harry Potter. All right, going down to Cry Wolf. Oh boy.
Oh, man.
The Dukes of Hazzard. What a bar murder.
Jeez.
Cry Wolf from director Jeff Wadlow, who is yet to make a good movie in his whole career.
Yeah.
We've been over that many times on Turner
And featuring John Bon Jovi.
Yeah. Wolfman.
Oh, well, Jeff Fallow's the guy who's coming out
The
with
Imaginary
that
movie.
God,
Yeah.
that director. Oh my God! Did Fantasy Island Truth or Dare? I know you're talking about. So
yeah, he's a bad director.
so yeah. So unfortunately, the Wolfman has not seen Cry Wolf. I know it's sad. I have not seen this one, but I will have to now watch it before I see Imaginary. I should binge through this director's works. That would be horrible. I should do it. Before Imaginary. And but Dukes of Hazzard, I have seen that one, and yeah, it's fun. So I'll go Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah. GPO.
Yikes! I was just looking up Jeff Wadlow. Yeah, because I remember kind of being intrigued by Imaginary, and then seeing that it was the Truth or Dare guy.
Right.
And it's more than just Truth or Dare too. So
yes, it's everything.
That teddy bear movie's that teddy bear movie's going down on this division.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And also I've seen Cry Wolf, so that also doesn't help either.
Yep.
You know what? I never saw Dukes of Hazzard, so Cry Wolf gets my vote.
You never saw Dukes of Hazzard?
I was never interested in it. No.
Oh man, saw it opening night, baby. I remember just real quick. They had this is around the time Johnny Knoxville obviously was like super hot off of Jackass. They did an alternate trailer and they played it for the marketing, where they played Jackass music while they were driving around. I swear to God, this is a real thing. At least in a TV spot. So
Really?
yeah. What's that?
So I'm going to echo what Wolf said, and I'm going to go with Dukes of Hazzard because it's just a fun, enjoyable movie. So I'm going with Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah. Maria.
I can't vote for Dukes of Hazzard. I lived through that television show, and it was dumb. I don't want it. I haven't seen Cry Wolf, but I'm voting for it because I just can't support that. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Not in me.
Sure.
Sorry.
Well, if you're not a fan of Dukes of Hazzard, don't watch John Schneider's recent filmography where he's gone full on like QAnon Christian
He's full on
guy.
crazy person at Costco. That's what he does.
Yeah, he did a movie about like the American flag, and he's like shooting people because he's defending the American flag. Yeah, it's not good.
That's what meth does to you, right?
Who is this?
John Schneider, one of the stars of the original Dukes of Hazzard.
The blonde guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's in.
He went into Costco, lost his mind. You know.
He's in what?
He's in Jingle
He went into
Smells.
Costco.
That's a movie?
Yeah, that's a movie.
Oh,
yeah. Very bad movie. Yeah. Not a great choice here, but if I had to pick one, I guess I would go back to Dukes of Hazzard if I had to. Yeah, Cry Wolf, Jeff Wadlow, not good. So I'll go Dukes.
Well, I haven't seen the Dukes of Hazzard, but I have seen the Jessica Simpson music video. These boots were made for a walk-in or whatever that was that came out. And just to like stare at Jessica Simpson for 3 minutes. But I think Cry Wolf though is a bit of a guilty pleasure for me. Like I actually like it, but it's like It's really on the nose. Like, what do you think this movie is about? You think it's about a kid that lies about being a killer, and then surprise, he is the killer. And it's like really on the nose. So I don't care about spoiling that movie because it's not great, but it's a bit of a guilty pleasure for me. So I'll go with Cry Wolf.
All right, it'll be Dukes will move on for now, and we'll go down to Man of the House. Oh, another bad comedy, and the Bad News Bears remake with Billy Bob Thornton. So JPO.
Oh my god.
No.
We're gonna go with this. I guess just by I'd say there's a couple of notches above. I'd say Bad News Bears. Yeah, there's not too much for Men of the House that worked or intrigued me. Tommy Lee Jones is just Tommy Lee Jonesy kind of in this movie here. We need more than that. And at least Bad News Bears probably has a couple laughs, and it is Linklater, although it's not probably one of his worst ones, but still Bad News Bears.
Yeah. Well, Zach, what do you say?
Bad News Bears, because I have more interest in seeing that over Man of the House.
Yeah,
sounds good. Maria.
Man of the House, I don't remember, but I do like Bad News Bears. I thought it was a pretty good remake. I'll go with that one.
Yeah. Austin.
I prefer the 90s Man of the House with Chevy Chase and Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I kind of prefer that movie, which used to come on like every Sunday afternoon, and I saw it a couple times. So I prefer that movie over the Tommy Lee Jones version.
I'll go for that. What year is that? I can't wait to get
1995. We'll get to it eventually. But I'll take the Bad News Bears remake. It's not as good as the Walter Matthau one, but it's okay. It has its moments. It's Billy Bob Thorntrn being, angry, drunk man, so it's fine. I'll go with that.
They called the dad squatting dog in that movie. I remember seeing that trailer for the Jonathan Taylor Thomas Man of the House before every family movie of the 90s that I watched. Like it was always there. So I remember like Chevy Chase having a weird reaction to being a squatting dog. But so funny enough, Man of the House is a slight guilty pleasure. It's not that big, but it's like I kind of get a little enjoyment because I do like Tommy Lee Jones on screen. I just heard he's just an a-hole off screen and really grumpy, but what he does on screen usually isn't too bad. And sometimes Billy Bob Thornton, he's good. He's kind of hit and miss. It kind of annoys me just insulting them the entire movie. I don't know. So I'll go Man of the House. Wolf.
I have not seen Bad News Bears, but I like it when Billy Bob Thornton is drunk. So, and angry. So, and I have seen Man of the House, and that is why I will go Bad News Bears. So,
all right. Bad News Bears moves on. We're almost done with this. I got Hustle and Flow and Borat, which is a hanger-on from 2006. So, we'll start with Zach.
Easy vote for me. I'm going with Borat.
Borat.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you say it?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Maria.
Borat for me. The other one's not bad, but I thought Borat was pretty funny.
Yeah. Austin.
Quick confession. I still haven't sat down and watched Hustle and Flow. I know that's like a movie sin in this community, but I still haven't sat down and watched it. I will get to it at some point, but I'm just not there yet. I love Borat, though. That's a movie that me and my dad bonded over in the theater, so just thought it was the funniest shit ever. So, I'll go Borat.
I mean, were you just kidding, or was it really a movie sin? In this community?
I don't know. It just seems like everybody in this community is like super high on Hustle and Flow, and I just feel bad I haven't seen it yet.
No, there's definitely a few. Yeah,
definitely a few people that are like super high on Hustle and Flow, and I just haven't watched it yet. Yeah.
Well, on paper, it looks bad, like a really bad movie, because it's like Terrence Howard with Anthony Anderson and DJ Qualls and stuff. But
why does that scream definitely bad?
Just because I don't see them like doing anything like it's gonna be great. They just do like mid-level movies, all those three. For me personally, but Borat's great. Yeah, I love Borat. Some of the hardest laughs I've ever had in the theater before that like really surprised me because I like when comedy really pushes the edge, and this one doesn't just push it; it goes way over the edge. So yeah, I'll go Borat. Wolf.
So I couldn't find it, but I was trying to look for both these copies. I have a weird Borat thing where it's like almost all it's a DVD, but like almost all the language. It's an English DVD, but it's like it's all in like another language on the cover. It's really weird. I don't know what it is. And then Hustle and Flow I got at the Dollar Tree, but it came with like a box set of a bunch of these like kind of movies. I don't know what kind of movies you describe these as, but it was just a bunch of these. Like there's a Tupac documentary in that box set. So I was like, oh, okay, I have these now. So, but I've never seen Hustle and Flow despite owning it. So I do need to see it at some point. I know that's a movie sin apparently, but yeah, I've not seen Hustle and Flow. So I have seen Borat. Love Borat. It's very nice.
Very nice.
And I've also seen Borat 2, and it's also very nice. It's almost just as good. So, but yeah, Borat's hilarious. I'll go Borat.
Yeah. JPO.
I'm not quite at the movie sin level, but I do dig House on the Floor. Actually, I'll show that some love here. No, it's actually a really interesting film of a kind of unapologetic in its own right here. Of this guy who's kind of a shitty pimp and whatnot, but willing to do anything to get to that next level here. And really some interesting takes and turns in it as well. And the way they create music, Anthony Anderson's really good here. And so I'm actually going to show some love to House on the Floor.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah,
but
sure.
The Borat hanging on. So, all right, let's jump to the other side. We're doing pretty good on time. Let's keep the pace up, and we'll get to the other side here and see what else we got here for 2005. Scroll it on over. And, all right, we're going to start with Revenge of the Sith and Click, which hung on from 2006. So we'll start with Maria.
Yeah. Who's the girl in Click? I don't remember her.
Kate
Boswell? Beckinsale.
Oh, Beckinsale. Okay, that's who it was. Yeah,
Underworld movies. Yes.
Yeah. Well, as much as I bitch about the prequels, Revenge of the Sith is pretty good. I'm gonna have to go with that. I mean, no offense, Adam, but that's
sure.
Yeah. You got here, and then you've got here, and then you got here. So I don't know where he falls, but up here is where Revenge of the Sith is. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I like Revenge of the Sith a lot. Yeah, I don't love the prequels overall, but I watch Revenge of the Sith a pretty good amount of times, and I think it's really solid. I still go back and watch the Mustafar fight, and
you were the chosen one.
No score. Maria, it's my turn, Maria.
I know. I'm sorry. Just thinking of that burned up body.
Yeah. I'll pretty easily go Revenge of the Sith here. I think it's held up pretty well over time. So yeah, I dig it. Jordan.
Yeah, you took my line, Maria. Like, you were the chosen one. You were supposed to bring balance to the Force. Yeah. I think
so sad.
I think Hayden Panettiere, like
Hayden Panettiere, Hayden Christensen.
Sorry, one of those Haydens.
That chick is in that movie. Where's she at?
I'm hopped up.
She in a cheerleader outfit. Come on, tell me the truth.
Yeah, but Hayden Christensen, I don't think that he's as bad as everyone says. I just think that they give him like shitty lines to say and bad like stuff to do. I think he's okay. He's not a great actor, but he's good. I mean,
he looks a lot younger than her, don't you think?
Yeah,
it kind of looked weird. I thought that. I thought it looked weird.
But I think that Revenge of the Sith is the best of the prequels. I mean, I think that's where we have General Grievous fight, right? That's in there, and then you have the final Count Dooku, and you got like a bunch of cool stuff in it, and minus the stuff that Natalie Portman's doing in this movie. She's a good actor, but she's not that great in this. But everything else works for me, so I'll go Revenge of the Sith. Wolf. What do you say?
Click the story of what I wish I could have used for my ex, but anyways, that's another time. But just control her. Revenge of the Sith. So after Rise of Skywalker, it gave me a new profound respect for the prequels. They're not great. Don't get me wrong. The movies are still not that great, but they're better than they at least had a plan going for them. And Revenge of the Sith is one that started off as like a 6 out of 10. It was like kind of like, okay, yeah, it's okay. It's not all that great. It's been going up for me over time. Right now, it's at like an 8 out of 10 for me. Like, I freaking love the film. However, it's like the first 2/3 are like almost perfect. I love it. And then once you get to that, like, you turned against me, and the whole like, you're breaking my heart. I'm
Yeah,
like,
right.
okay,
You're
this
breaking
is
my
starting to get
Annie.
so over the top. And the fight. I know everyone loves to fight, but I feel like it's too choreographed. There's literally a part where they're just spinning lightsabers. They're literally just standing. They're not even near each other. They're just standing there, spinning their lightsabers as fast as they can. They're like, look at how fast I can spin my lightsaber. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, this is way too choreographed and like over the top for me a bit. So I have issues with like that final part for me, but other than that, I still really enjoy Revenge of the Sith, and I wish I could own it on Criterion. So I will go with Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, sure. Oh, like you're just wrapping it up. It'd be nice if you could have like a fade out button to just make people fade out.
No.
Need an orchestra to play over them.
Well, Revenge of the Sith does feature my favorite rapper, Natalie Portman, and I do think the prequels get better as they go along. I'm sure some love for the Sandman a click. I think, well, it's sometimes the humor just try to overtake kind of the dramaticness of it here. I think most of the humor does work. I love this kind of overall story. They use it kind of nicely, but not trying to pass through time too much. Some great stuff with him and Henry Winkler. Yeah, it's top second tier Sandler. So clip.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Well,
Zach,
yeah.
So I'm going with Revenge of the Sith. I think it's a good movie in the franchise. Even though I do like Click, I'm going to go with Revenge of the Sith. Also because it has the higher ground.
yeah, it sure does.
It does.
That's true.
All right.
That's what she said.
All right, we got Saw 2 and Be Cool. So two sequels here. I'm up first. I'm pretty easily gonna go Saw 2. It's one of my favorite Saw movies. I think this is where they really started to get kind of the formula that I dig for those movies. And it's been forever since I've seen Be Cool. Doesn't The Rock JPO have an afro in this movie and he's like gay or something?
Oh yeah,
really
you can
early.
see him right behind on the poster.
That's the
So he's in there. Oh yeah, he's right in there in the back right. Okay, yeah.
That's all I need. I don't even need a trailer. That sold me on the movie now.
But it's been a while since I watched it, but I like Saw 2 a lot. I'm a big Saw fan, so I'll go Saw. Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, for the cast that Be Cool has, like, I feel like it should have been better than it was. I mean, I'm due for a rewatch. I've only seen it once, and it was like right when it came out on DVD back in the day. But the Saw movies, I don't like. They're not really for me. But I will say, if I had to pick one, Saw 2 is probably the one I like the best. So I'll go Saw 2.
Yeah.
So, Wolf.
I never saw Be Cool, but I think it would be cool for Saw 2 to go through. So that's why I will say Saw 2. There's a double pun for you guys.
There you go. But JPO.
I'll be alone again. I'm going to vote for Be Cool. Again, I think the side characters is what rules Be Cool. The Rock, Vince Vaughn's very funny. Such an entertainer. Audrey 3000. It's a side character that I think over the movie more so than Travolta and Keitel and whatnot. So I had fun with it. It's close. Kind of again, two very different movies here, but Be Cool for me.
JP, I just noticed on the posters when he was still being billed as The Rock and not Dwayne Johnson yet too. That's what it actually says.
Yeah, I mean this is pretty. I mean, don't forget he's literally a co-star in this too. Yeah, this is pretty early.
Yeah, for sure.
He wasn't the Viagra or whatever he says he is now.
Franchise Viagra.
Yeah, but Zach.
I'm going with Saw 2 because it's the movie of these two that I actually have seen. So Saw 2.
Yeah,
fair.
Maria.
Saw 2, not my jam. Be Cool. I'll vote for that one.
Okay. All right. Saw 2, 4-2. Moving on, and we'll go to I'm Flux. Oh boy. Lords of Dogtown. Right.
You just put through Lords of Dogtown.
All right. Anybody voting for Aeon Flux? That movie's horrendous. No.
Aeon Flux is a 9% on Rotten Tomatoes. 9.
Yeah, there you go. All right, we'll scoot that over. All right. We got Casino Royale hanging on from 06, and we got George A. Romero's Land of the Dead. Jordan.
I've never seen Land of the Dead, but doesn't it have Dennis Hopper in it? Is he in it?
Yeah, he's kind of the main bad guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't gotten around to it, but Casino Royale is great. That's like top 5 James Bond movies all time for me. It's really good. It's not my favorite, but it's in my top 5. So I'll go Casino Royale.
Yeah.
Wolf, what do you say?
Land of the Dead. I actually really enjoy this one. But I will say, but Casino Royale for me, there's very strong argument to be made. This is the best Bond movie. I go back and forth between this and Skyfall. This might be my favorite Bond movie. Like it's really fantastic. So for me, I'm going to go Casino Royale.
Yeah, JPO.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as Wolfman here. I mean, I like Land of the Dead. It takes another kind of interesting, turn and about them kind of in this Walden city and whatnot. But I don't know if this is a hot take or not. But I didn't grow up really caring too much about James Bond. The Pierce Brosnan ones are just kind of fine for me. I never really went back to the older ones. This is where I truly started to care about Bond. I mean, I really dug this movie here, and I went in with kind of low expectations just because of the previous ones, especially coming out the last couple Brosnan ones. Really didn't do much for me here. I think Casino Royale is great. And really set the tone and style of going where we're going to go forward. So Casino Royale.
Yeah. Zach, what do you say?
A short and simple Casino Royale.
Yeah, I figured you probably hadn't seen Land of the Dead.
Yeah, right.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Very niche stuff, Maria.
Yeah.
I've loved James Bond since the very first movie. No matter who the actor is, I don't think all of them are great. I think some of them are kind of doggy, but Casino Royale is one of the excellent ones. The parkour in the beginning, unbelievable. Shocked to see that much physicality and change the direction of him a bit. And I think he did a great job. So I'm going to vote for Casino Royale.
Yeah, good. Austin.
Yeah, no, I totally did Casino Royale going through. I think it's great. I was going to give at least a pity vote for Land of the Dead because I rewatched it very recently for me and over on Chad Webb's channel. We ranked all the Dead movies, and yeah, I rewatched it recently. It's still a lot of fun. George A. Romero kind of working with a budget here, which he hadn't really had before. At least getting I think like $20-30 million to work with. This movie looks good. John Leguizamo was fun in it, so it's a good time. It kind of fits right in with those 2000s kind of zombie resurgence, but yeah, Casino Royale going through, and we'll move on to the Amityville Horror remake with Ryan Reynolds and Cinderella Man. So,
is anyone voting for Amityville? I don't know.
Damn, I'm kind of bummed it's going up against Cinderella Man because I will say this might shock you guys. Tonight was actually the first night I saw the because I own them. I've never seen the 2005 Amityville till today. I was like, that was one of my blind spots, and I actually really enjoyed it. It was probably the best Amityville movie for me so far.
Having said that, Cinderella Man's a way better movie. Cinderella Man
is far better.
Should have been nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah, probably should have been nominated for Best Picture in that grouping there. I would have put it in there instead of a couple of movies. All right, moving on to North Country. With Charlize Theron, and got hanging out from 06 Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo Drift! My favorite.
Wolfman.
So yeah, that North Country film, I wanted to watch that, but it wasn't really on any streaming service.
There's a lot of movies that weren't available to watch.
Yeah, like a lot. There was a lot that I would have had to rent. They weren't really on streaming services. So
did some torrenting.
Yeah, but because I have seen Tokyo Drift, I'll still go with North Country. So
yeah, sure. JPO.
As a wise man once said, I'm going to vote for the movie I've seen, Tokyo Drift.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Wise man.
Zach? Can't imagine you've seen North Country. But
and I will echo that wise man. Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, right. Maria?
Yeah.
I've seen them both. Tokyo Drift's my favorite of all those movies. And I know it's ridiculous and I love it. Every time it's on TV, I stop and watch it. It's just I really like it a lot. I thought, Han, oh no, Han, but
I
they
know.
manipulated that shit to death. But
Spoilers.
yeah, I thought it was
Everyone
great.
lives all the time, always in this franchise.
Nobody dies in this franchise.
Nobody.
It's like the MCU. Nobody dies. They all
I just
come back.
enjoy it. I mean, if you're looking for guiltless, you don't have to think about
Yeah.
anything. Yeah,
Even
that's
the
it. That's
MCU
your
keeps a
franchise.
couple people dead.
They
A
literally
few,
just
but not any main characters. They
No.
all.
But
come
I like
back.
it. I like it a bunch, and so I'm going to go with that one. Thank you.
Iron Man?
Even when you die in
We got
real life, they
the
don't
we got
kill
the
your character
multiverse
off.
JPO, and we're gonna use it to just bring people back. So
Yeah, right.
Hey, Black Widow's not back. There's a few.
Oh,
people-
she'll be back. They're already talking to them about coming back. They're in trouble right now.
Well, it's
They
like-
need their stars.
It's like Paul Walker died in real life, and they still didn't kill his character off. I mean, they can't.
Do you
no one
think
can
They
die.
Michael-
shouldn't have, and I'm glad they
Hey,
didn't.
do you ever think Michael
one can
Rooker as
die.
Yondu is ever going to come back? I don't think so. Not if there's.
Dude, they have multiverse. They're gonna use it. You watch.
I hope
That's
they
my
don't
prediction.
do that, but they might.
But anyways, getting back on track. No, Maria, I'm with you. Tokyo Drift is my second favorite of the series. Love it.
I love it.
Right behind Too Fast, Too Furious, and no, I have, as a wise man once said, I've seen that movie, have not seen North Country as well. So yeah,
That's gonna be tagline for this episode.
yeah, right.
The wise man once said.
Yeah.
Nobody seen North Country. Wise man.
I did.
But
Yeah.
because y'all have seen Tokyo Drift, that should be the reason to vote North Country. Like,
No, I
it's
love
good.
Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
No,
It's freaking
You're the
awesome.
only one bagging on it. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. So as of right-
I'm in the middle, but I'm more leaning towards them. Like it's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
It's fun.
well, as of right now, it's my second favorite, but it's still inching up towards number one because I love Han. Han is my favorite
Yeah,
character in the
Han's
whole
my
series. Yeah, he's awesome, and then I really like the villain, which I always forget the name of that villain in that, but and yeah, I can't remember, but and yeah, like there's just a lot of fun stuff, and I love Japan. I took some Japanese in high school. Watashi wa Jordan san desu ka. And I've always wanted to go to Japan, and I like how they highlighted that, and then just have great characters and great villains that are.
Wait,
They're
say that
fun.
again, Jordan.
I said Watashi wa Jordan. Just
That stands for I did not see North Country.
yeah, right. That's simple. Like I only know simple stuff. My name is, well, just hi. My name is Jordan. But,
My name is Jordan, and I love to party. All right.
Yeah, I love to
Just saying-
party.
Just saying Japanese, as a wise man once said.
Yeah.
Although Jordan, you are voting against your favorite actress right now, so
Yeah, I know. I like Charlize Theron, but I've never seen North Country.
Yeah,
You
neither
guys
has
can
anybody
do it.
else. We got Murder Ball, the documentary, and we got the remake of Assault on Precinct 13. So JPO.
There's a good chance Murderball is better, but I'm pretty documentary. I don't know, light, I guess you can say. So I'm gonna go with Assault on Precinct 13. Fun little, pretty hardcore R-rated action flick. It takes some pulls that you don't necessarily see coming, which I think is at least good. So good little cast too. Leguizamo, other people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our second Leguizamo movie.
Yeah.
Zach?
I'm going with Murderball because I've heard more about it than Assault on Precinct 13, so I'm going to go with Murderball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maria.
The very first Precinct 13 that I watched, the original one, they killed the little kid right off the bat, Shot her through from the softy machine. Spoiler alert for a 20,000-year-old movie. But it affected me so much. I think about it even today, that scene.
Pretty shocking,
I was watching something, and it was a big shock. I mean, I was just, are you kidding me right now? 'Cause, these things, the first time anything happens like that, you're just like, ah! So, but I still think about it. I haven't seen the remake, and I don't want to watch it because I'm afraid they're going to do that again. So I don't know Murderball at all. I'll vote for it, but I just thought I'd bring up something because I hadn't done any random bullshit stories today. So that was my random bullshit story.
Right.
It did shock me, though. Terrible.
Yeah. Austin.
So Assault on Precinct 13. Do I watch the original one or do I watch the remake?
You have the original. Who was that guy in the original? Who's the?
I don't remember the cast. The cast is kind of a bunch of nobodies, but it's a Carpenter
nobody.
movie,
Yeah,
so.
yeah. That's what I thought,
Sean Carpenter,
Killing with the ice cream truck. No, it's I think the remake's okay. I still kind of prefer the grittiness of the original, but the remake's not bad. But I'll show some love to Murderball. I like a good documentary, and this is one of the better ones. Yeah, about this wheelchair kind of basketball league and their story. It's really, really good stuff, and I would recommend it. So I'll go Murderball actually with this one.
Yeah. So yeah, I probably prefer the original Assault on Precinct 13 over this one. I don't even know if they assault the precinct. They just assault like an armored truck or something in this. I don't know.
No, they
Do they?
it's a police station. Yeah, yeah, it's the same
Okay,
thing.
because
Uh-huh.
I know there's a whole thing about an armored truck or something, but yeah, a murder ball just reminds me of my good buddy Doug, who passed away. He had spina bifida, and he was in a wheelchair, and he played a lot of wheelchair basketball, and he loved this movie. And I got to go play with him all the time. That extra wheelchairs, that always had me go play. And then his dad worked for Horizon Air. He was a pilot, so he was on a league that was in another state. So he'd fly to Seattle, and then they would fly me with him. I went there like 5 times with him, and we went down just for practice, and then flew home. That's kind of crazy, but and yeah. So Murder Ball's great. There's a lot of really intense stuff, and it's like pretty wild, like how hardcore it gets. So yeah, I'll go with Murder Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wolf.
Yeah, so I watched tonight for the first time Murder Ball. It was on Peacock, so I watched it, and yeah, this was like one of the best movies of that year, like of 2005. I really thought this was fantastic. Like
It's great.
It was inspirational. It was emotional. It was like the only sports documentary where they're showing the final game, and I'm like on the edge of my seat, like just like, and I'm cheering for both sides because you've gotten invested in both sides, and it's just like it was so well done. I enjoyed it quite a lot. Assault on Precinct 13, not really a big fan of this remake. I just thought it was kind of forgettable. So for me, I will go with Murder Ball.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse
right.
me.
So we're gonna vote for murder, and we're gonna move that forward.
Mhm.
Murder. Most foul.
Got Syriana with Clooney, another Matt Damon movie as well, and The Greatest Game Ever Played, another Shia LaBeouf movie in this thing with Constantine.
Right.
So Zach.
Actually, this is very easy for me. The Greatest Game Ever Played is my number 2 movie of this year, and is a top 10 movie all time for me. So,
Wow.
Oh wow. Okay.
Greatest Game Ever
Interesting.
Played.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, I know you're a big fan of those sports, like inspirational ones. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. Yeah, but Maria.
I like Clooney. I saw Syriana once, but I haven't seen it since. You know, one of my favorite of his is Michael Clayton. That one I could watch over and over, but this one I didn't. He just looks kind of bloated, kind of crazy. I know it's a spy thing and all that. I think I have to vote for it just because I've seen it. I haven't seen this Greatest Game thing. So,
Okay.
yeah, Syriana.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, no, I'm not over the moon about either one of these, but I saw Greatest Game Ever Played again pretty recently. And yeah, I forgot how kind of good it was. Yeah, it's very old-timey golf, but I think the set design is really good, and it's a decent little story. And I've seen it more recently, so I'll actually vote for the Greatest Game Ever Played. Sure.
1 second. Is that the one with Matt Damon and are you talking about that one that Matt Damon was
No,
in?
that's not Bagger Vance. It's a different
Bagger
movie.
Vance. Okay. I'm like, I know that one.
No,
Okay,
no,
never
no.
mind.
Bagger
never
Vance
mind.
is a different movie. That's
I thought I'd
98
missed
or
it. I thought I missed
99.
something in there. Okay, I apologize.
No, Greatest Game Ever Played is Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, it's
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't know him.
Yeah.
It's also directed by Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's kind of just the director
Oh,
of Syriana, Stephen Gagin. Like he hasn't done a lot. He's only directed like 5 movies or so, and even some. Well, I mean,
He was probably
movies that went
directed
to
Clooney.
theaters, maybe
Clooney
3.
the other way.
So he did Gold, which is bad, and then he also did Doolittle, which is also bad. So
Wow.
yeah, but then he did
Too
Syriana,
bad.
which is seems pretty good. I haven't seen it, but
It's pretty tight.
yeah, I think I like the Greatest Game Ever Played. I mean, I don't go out of my way to watch it, but it makes rotations in my family and friends circles, and I'll sit down and watch it whenever someone has it on. It's pretty good, so I'll go with the Greatest Game Ever Played. Usually, if it's a true story, that like plays on rotation in my house if it's based on a true story. So, but Wolf, what do you say?
Yeah, Greatest Game Ever Played. I know I've seen this film like more than once, but it's been a long time since I've seen it. Like it was like a while ago. So I need to rewatch that one. I remember really enjoying it though, but it's just been a very, very long time. Syriana, yeah, I think that movie is great, so I will go Syriana. So
Yeah, JPO.
So, Jordan, does your family love the movie Lovelace about the first ever big porn?
I don't know. I wouldn't put it past them. Probably
They love
not.
true
But,
stories.
but
Yeah, I think
some might.
both are probably good here. Are not too far apart, rather. But yeah, Sierra, I think it's just a much more gripping one. I would go back to as well. Sierra is really well made, and yeah, I'm gonna go Sierra.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have a tie, but it goes to Mr. Shelton, so he could probably put through his one of his favorite movies. Yeah.
Yeah, greatest game ever played.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
All right, going down to you got an ultra poster for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Lord of War with Nick Cage.
All right, so
On
Lord of War
Criterion. Oh yeah.
Right?
Which Lord of War has a sequel this year? Did you know that?
I know it's coming. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. Lords of War.
Yeah, interesting.
Really?
Yeah, it's on the way.
Right.
Is anybody a big fan of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory on this panel?
I actually was gonna vote through
Oh
Charlie and
boy!
Chocolate
All right, so
Yeah,
we got
so was
to
I.
vote. Really? Okay.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh,
so I
boy.
Really?
can't say it.
Oh,
That movie's
Jesus
just stuff of
Christ.
nightmares for me. That
Yeah.
I like it.
Well,
I think it's
Cap
good.
and
I guess we
Oh,
gotta,
I
guess we
like
gotta
it.
go around the panel, Maria. We'll go quickly. Yeah, we'll see.
I'll just give it a. You know, I liked it a lot. I thought it was an interesting take on the character. I thought his outfit was great. I like the part with the dad being shown and why he's the way he is, kind of, and all that stuff. I really enjoyed it. I hate to say that, but I mean, because I love the first one. Who doesn't? But that's what I'd like
Yeah.
too. So anyway, not as much, but yeah, I'll vote for that one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry.
with Jordan. I think Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is pure nightmare fuel. I think the songs
is.
are bad. I think Johnny Depp's performance is very weird. I'm just not into it. I love Lord of War. That's a great Nick Cage movie. It's still really underseen. Good Jared Leto performance as well. And
Yeah.
no, really good kind of just arms dealing, international stuff. I love it. That movie gets better every time I watch it. So I'll go Lord of War.
Yeah. Yeah, like I can't stand Charlie and the Chocolate Factory thing. What they do, like, you can still go back and watch the original, but they're like stomping all over what the original did. I feel like it's just like because it's supposed to be a remake. So if it's a remake, it does have something to do with the original. And man, you can still go watch the original, but it just doesn't make me. I don't know. It just leaves a bad taste in my mouth, and I just kind of feel like it's almost like, I mean. I'm sure Tim Burton was trying to make something good, but it seems like almost disrespectful to the original to me. I don't know, it's just that bad to me. So, but Lord of War is awesome. Like I freaking love Lord of War. Might be one of my favorite Nick Cage movies, honestly. And yeah, Jared Leto's great. Ethan Hawke's great in it. I mean, even Ian Holm, he's in it and he's good. Donald Sutherland. So it's got a pretty good cast. So yeah, I'll go the Lord of War. Wolf. What do you say?
Yeah, I've seen Lord of War, and it's not bad. I enjoy it, but Charlie and the Chocolate Factory to me is underrated. I think that movie is really good. Even as a kid, I was never terrified. I was like kind of transported to this other world. In fact, what's interesting for me, so it's actually the opposite. What's interesting for me is Willy Wonka. It's a better movie, but Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory scared me more as a kid. Because of that one song when he's like has the creepy eyes and he's like singing and all that stuff, like that movie scared me more than Charlie and the Chocolate Factory did. So, but yeah, Charlie and Chocolate Factory, that's a tongue twister. Johnny Depp was really great in it. So yeah, and Christopher Lee is in it. You know? So I'll go. Charlie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna knock anyone who likes it, but yeah. Not for me.
But you want to.
Yeah.
I know it.
Maybe a little. It's all right. JPO?
Man, talk about a polarizing film because we are evenly split on the likeness of this movie because I'm with Pez and Jordan on this one here. Yeah, it does pretty much nothing for me here. I don't enjoy Michael Jackson. I'm sorry, Johnny Depp.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I agree. It might be the older one might be scarier, but this one's scary as far as quality goes. So, and plus, Lord of the War is kind of dope. You know, I mean, good Cage performance there. Even Leto, like this is those years of where I was like, damn, that Leto's kind of a cool character actor. Before Hazaguchi and whatnot. But yeah, so Lord of War would have definitely been my vote. But I think Maria gets the tiebreaker if I'm not right.
We'll see. Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, wait.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Well,
Right?
yeah.
Well, he's in for that's why I said that.
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I was going to vote for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because I found it
sorry.
unique and entertaining. So Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
And
he
but
said that,
JP
and I
was
thought it was my turn.
not wrong. Maria has the tiebreaker, so.
Charlie, I'm sorry. I like it a
Oh
lot.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Oh, that movie.
Yeah, damn.
I know.
Lord of
You can
War
go home
should
and
be
gnash
in
your
the
teeth
It's
about
championship.
that.
way, but yeah,
Absolutely.
Lord of War should
Say,
be on
Maria,
Friday.
you can do that afterwards, okay?
Well,
Hey, we have
Or
another
now.
Nicolas
well,
Cage
yeah. If
review
we
right here,
didn't
so
get enough
yeah.
Nick Cage, we got more Nick Cage.
Ooh, we should do that.
Jarhead versus Nick Cage's The Weatherman.
Jarhead.
Me, yeah.
The
I
Weatherman really sucks.
Weatherman. Yeah, I have not seen The Weatherman. I've seen The Family Man, but I haven't seen The Weatherman. That's one that I missed. I need to catch up on my Nick Cage Man movies, Matchstick Man, things like that. But I don't remember loving Jarhead, but that's one I really need to revisit. So to reevaluate it, I just remember being kind of bored by it. But I'll go with Jarhead because I've seen it.
Yeah. I think. Well, so 2005 was the year I worked at a Hollywood Video, if you remember that. So, and I was able to watch movies early, like before they came on video, and I would watch more bad movies back then because The Weatherman is just not good. That movie's bad. It's just like it's one of the two like man movies, Weatherman and Family Man with Nick Cage. That like the Family Man's way better, but and yeah, Jarhead's really good. Like, and speaking of Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, Lucas Black is in Jarhead. So, yeah, and there's a scene that I used for the Scene and Her trivia that just has Jake Gyllenhaal standing next to, I think it might be Lucas Black or one of the soldiers, anyways. But he's like he seems very traumatized. He's like, you know what? I didn't fire my gun that entire war, not even once or something. I'm just like, whoa, like, but it's been a long time since I've seen it. I don't remember it. Like, I guess he doesn't fire his gun. I don't know, but and he seems upset about it to a weird degree. But so I'll go with Jarhead. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. But Wolf, what do you say?
Never seen The Weatherman, but hey, it can't be too bad because it's got 4-star reviews there on the poster. It's
because the poster speaks for everything.
No,
They didn't tell you it was out of 10, though, right?
One of them says hot dog. I don't know what that means. 4 stars, hot dog. It's a 4-star hot dog.
It's a 4-star hot dog. Nice. Okay. I guess that's the critic.
Well, probably said hot dog. The Weatherman's great. Or something.
Yeah.
Some cheesy.
Unless it's just some like website called like hotdog.com or something. Reviewed The Weatherman though, so it's hot dog. But yeah,
Peter
I'll
Davis
go,
from hotdog.com gives it 4 stars. Yeah,
I'll go Jarhead here because at least that's like a decent war movie.
yeah.
Right.
JPO, what do you say?
I was just trying to look up 1 second 3. There's at least 4 Jarhead movies. That's a franchise a lot of people don't
Yeah,
know.
no, I've seen the like 4-pack DVD on Amazon, and I'm just like, what? When did this become a franchise? Yeah, that's weird.
When did it make that
Field
much
of
money to
Fire.
become a franchise?
Field of Fire, The Siege, and Law of Return.
The question is, JPL, is Mike the Miz Mizanin in any of them? That would be the question.
Yeah.
and that's the problem. I haven't seen
That seems like a Miz movie to me, like Jarhead 3.
Hey, he's a Marine. He's not an Army guy. Yeah, actually, no. I respect some parts of Jarhead, and there's some good performances within it, but I also always found it kind of like dull and a little too slow burn for my taste. And Witherman's actually really, again, another good kind of more minimalistic Nicolas Cage. There's a lot of interesting things that happen around him. It actually is worth a watch. So I'm gonna say Witherman here.
Yeah. Sure, yeah. Zach, what do you say?
Jarhead.
Okay.
Yeah. Maria.
I was watching TV last week, and they had a thing on there about Nicolas Cage and the dinosaur head that he bought. And I'm like, he bought a dinosaur head? And apparently it was
weird.
stolen.
Yeah, that tracks.
And $300,000
Yeah,
that he had to pay
tracks.
back and all this stuff. I'm like, wow. I don't understand any of that. But he's definitely different. So that's why he does these movies, to support his habit of buying crazy shit.
Yeah, right.
Being stolen, I haven't seen this movie, but I have seen Jarhead. I'm married to a Marine. And yeah, The Weatherman gets my vote because they are hardcore. And I could just I like Nick Cage. I want to support him. So
Okay.
there you go.
Fair enough. But
Yeah, yeah.
look forward to for Jarhead. Go down to Howl's Moving Castle for Studio Ghibli, and The Interpreter. Nicole Kidman and Sean Penn.
I did.
Jordan.
Man, I remember seeing trailers for The Interpreter everywhere back in the day. Like I kept, but I've never seen it though, because Sean Penn's kind of weird. He only does serious movies. Like I'd love to see him do a comedy, but he doesn't.
You mean like Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
I mean, I guess we started out with one. I guess, yeah, that's true. But like beyond that, though, he doesn't really do anything. I don't know.
Well, he's a serious actor.
Yeah. And Nicole Kidman's hit and miss for me. Depends. But I haven't seen the Interpreter. But I actually have seen Howl's Moving Castle. You know what? I kind of like it. Like it's kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I always get confused with Castle in the Sky, but I've seen both of them. One of them, I was on a date with this girl, and she wanted to show me one of them. And she talked to the whole damn thing. We couldn't watch it, but yeah, I think it's the one where it's like Howl's Moving Castle is like on a big platform in the sky, and it's constantly like moving all over. So even though the other one's Castle in the Sky, they kind of do that similar thing. So yeah, but I'll go Howl's Moving Castle, sure. But Wolf, what do you say?
I'm going to be pretty biased because Howl's Moving Castle to me is the second best movie of 2005.
Oh wow!
Right behind Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which is on this tournament here, but it's the second best movie of 2005 for me. So I really adore Howl's Moving Castle a lot. It's one of my favorite Studio Ghibli films. The Interpreter I've not seen, but it would not top Howl's Moving Castle for me, even if I have seen it. That film just really holds a special place in my heart for me. Really affects me like on an emotional level, but also just beautiful animation. Just everything about it is pretty much perfect. So I'll go Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah. GPO, what do you think?
Yeah, in this case, I'm not always the guy that jumps to Ghibli, but definitely for this case, I will. The Interpreter is kind of a forgetful espionage movie. Not really sure what even drew Sean Penn to this. Usually picks a little more interesting product, but yeah, Howl's Moving Castle here.
Okay. Yeah. Zach, what do you say?
So I've only ever seen 2 Studio Ghibli movies. One was The Boy and the Heron last year, and the other was Howl's Moving Castle. So I'm going with Howl's Moving Castle.
You've seen it. Cool.
Spirited Away is good too.
Yeah. Maria.
Spirited Away is my favorite.
Here's what I remember of The Interpreter. Nicole Kidman sitting there going, listening. And then she gets
half the trailer is her listening to the earpiece. That's a half the trailer.
deal,
Oh,
it's
really?
like I'm not a fan. I'll vote for The Moving Castle. Thank you. I haven't seen it, but I've seen other ones from there.
But you can't find The Interpreter anywhere. Like you can't even like.
That's okay. It's not good.
It's weird.
You can live without it for the rest of your days.
That's a sign that no one's clamoring.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But Austin.
For me personally, this match is a big old. But I'm fine with Howl's Moving Castle because it seems like y'all like it, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
But it's not for me.
I think it's one of the better.
Got Walk the Line and Must Love Dogs.
Okay.
Oh, I've seen Must Love. That's a really long time ago, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in 2005. Yeah. Right.
Oh, yeah. 18 years ago, I guess. Yeah, I think about
right.
it.
Yeah.
We'll go quick, Wolf.
Also wish I could own Walk the Line on Criterion, but as we know, Joaquin Phoenix, my favorite actor, kills his Johnny Cash. He's excellent in the role, so I'll go Walk the Line. Have not seen Must Love Dogs, but I do love dogs, so I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, JP.
Hey, we lost the other Jordan.
I don't know where he went. He must click the wrong button.
Well, I do prefer cats, and I actually also prefer the truth about cats and dogs over Must Love Dogs.
Yeah, right.
Dogs is all
That's
right,
a good
but
one, too. Yeah.
I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even though Walk Hard might have skewed Walk the Line, and you kind of chuckle a little bit now watching it because you're like, you think about Walk Hard, it still doesn't take away the great performances. And it's a really good movie. So Walk the Line for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach.
Walk the Line because I've seen it out of these 2 movies.
Hey, that's fine.
Sure.
You've seen the,
Yeah.
You've seen the more memorable movie.
Yeah.
Maria.
I had forgotten the other one, but I have to vote for Walk the Line. I think he did a great job with it. And so did what's her name?
Yep. Austin.
Reese with the spoon.
Reese with your spoon.
With the spoon.
Yeah.
Their big foreheads.
No, pretty easily. Yeah. Walk the Line is great. I don't think I've seen Muscle of Dogs either. I'm aware of it, but yeah, I have not seen it either. So Walk the Line.
Yeah, I'll vote for Walk the Line because nobody's gonna tell me if I must love dogs. I'll decide that for myself. If I love dogs, I do love dogs. Dogs are great.
Yeah.
But I'll go with Walk
I
the
thought
Line.
you said that you
Awesome.
don't like them because they're dirty and they get hair everywhere.
Well, they're
You
not
said-
for me to have a pet. Like I don't want to have a pet, but I'll go to someone else's house and they can dirty up their house and I'll play with them over there.
Oh, they're
So,
fun.
yeah.
I love doggies.
I second that logic actually.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
We got
Pardon me.
Match Point and Domino.
Oh,
All right, JPO.
There were some good movies in 2005, right?
right.
Yeah, we've seen good ones. We're just weeding out the bad ones. We'll get there.
I guess.
Talk about two of the most forgettable ones, and they're just forgettable.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to remember much about Match Point here because
Yeah.
I guess that's why I'll give my vote to Domino. Well, it's a pretty messy film. It has its moments, and it is kind of interesting to see in Knightley. It's like this badass, so I'll go Domino.
Yeah.
Match Point is a Woody Allen movie. Yeah, that I don't remember at all.
Oh, it is?
Okay.
Oh yeah, he doesn't. Then I'd still stick with Domino because I don't feel like he does like it's trying to be a thriller. I don't think that's his forte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it says. It's a romance thriller. Okay, cool. All right, great. Zach.
Domino, because I've at least heard of the movie.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Maria.
Yeah, I wouldn't give Woody Allen anything, so I'll go with Domino.
Oh
yeah.
Come on, Maria. Please.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
But why?
if the plot has just like a little girl and a really old guy trying to get with her,
Perfect.
Yeah, right.
You're just gonna vote for Domino without even thinking about it. All right.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's a good imitation. Austin.
I'm just gonna pass up my movie with Scarlett Johansson without even thinking about it. All right. I'm just gonna make it even
You
more
are
neurotic and
great.
then a cup of coffee.
That is great. You could do that at other places.
Having
That's
said
neat.
that, I'll take a Tony Scott movie over a Woody Allen movie any day. So Domino.
Yeah, I think if I remember right, Domino is rated pretty low. 18% on Rotten Tomatoes and
Look up Woody Allen, see what what percentage he is.
5.9
He thumbs up though, evidently.
on
Yeah.
IMDb, but yeah. But I mean, Domino's got Christopher Walken. He's another fun impression to do. So yeah, I'll go with Christopher Walken.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, come on, Wolfman, please.
Please.
Oh,
Please take your turn.
Wow, it is
Or I
a
That's
get
pretty good.
upset.
Match Point. I've never seen it, but it has a 77% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's telling you at least it's got and a 72% on Metacritic. So like that's good. That's like okay. So I'll have to check out Match Point at some point. But you know what? Because this is for you, Aiden. None of y'all know who Aiden is. He's a subscriber of mine and a buddy of mine on Facebook. He has been telling me so much to see Domino. I've not seen it yet, but he has been hyping this movie up for me because he apparently loves it. He loves Tony Scott and he loves Domino. And he's been like, it's like one of my favorite Tony Scott films. And so, you know what? This is for you, Aiden. You've been a good supporter. I'll put through Domino.
All right.
Well, Tony Scott's very stylized. I mean, if you like his style, yeah.
Got another sports matchup here. We got Kicking and Screaming, another Will Ferrell movie, and another Sandman. We got The Longest Yard.
Another one's in the video rental
And
store.
two sports movies too.
That's what I just said. But
I did.
That's what I just said.
I thought you
We got a
said
sports
two
movie.
Sirocco,
What I just
Sirocco.
literally said. We got a sports matchup here with Kicking and Screaming and The Longest Yard. But all right. Thank you for paying attention, Zach.
And also, we have two sports movies here. Did you know that?
Oh wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
That's something else.
Surprised you didn't know that.
Where's Brian at? Here's Adam Sandler for him.
They have a thin Candy Silver.
It's okay. JPO's here. He's the other big Sandler guy. He's here.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. Yeah,
He'll
Shabadoo.
represent.
They
He'll
always talk about
represent.
Shabadoo.
But yeah, Zach, go ahead.
So I've seen both, but I don't remember much about Kicking and Screaming. I've only seen it once, and I think I saw Longest Yard last year. Like I rewatched it, and I enjoyed it in the rewatch. So The Longest Yard.
Yeah. Maria.
I would have to vote for that as well. I thought it was pretty funny. I mean, for a remake. I mean, I thought the original was pretty good too. But I think the original's a lot darker. But I think this is darker than I thought it was going to be too, as far as like being in the prison situation and so forth.
Yeah, the OGs
But,
are, I
yeah.
think, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is pretty good. And I'm a hit or miss with Will Ferrell. Sometimes I just like, oh come on, and then other times I think he's great. So I'll go for The Longest Yard.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, I'm also going to go with The Longest Yard. I was just going to say, I don't think I've ever actually sat down and watched Kicking and Screaming, but I looked it up on my movie app that I log on my movies because I was like, I have it in like a family pack, and it's a weird. It's Kicking and Screaming, a 4-pack with Kindergarten Cop, Problem Child, and Major Pain. 4 very random movies. So I guess the theme is kids, I think. But yeah, I'll still vote for The Longest Yard. I like it.
Kindergarten.
Yeah. Kicking and Screaming. Yeah, it was one I watched when I worked at the movie rental store, and it's got that kid from Even Steven Beans. If anyone's seen that like little like wacky kid from that now has a horseshoe haircut that looks really awkward and weird. But and the movie's just weird, just like okay. I mean, it's fine, but yeah, but The Longest Yard. Balls, balls, balls. You'll never touch my balls, balls. Remember that Eminem song that they made for that? So yeah, I'll go with The Longest Yard. I think there's fun to be had. If you haven't heard that song, I mean, you could look it up. I mean, it's not that good, but yeah, Longest Yard.
What a ringing endorsement, Wolfman.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It really pumped me up because it's supposed to pump every.
Out of these, I wonder which of these 2 sports movies I would choose. So I have seen
my
both
favorite
of
sports
these.
team go.
I have seen both of these, and Kicking and Screaming I haven't seen in a long time. I've seen The Longest Yard more recently, like a few years ago. And I really enjoyed it, so I'll go The Longest Yard.
Yeah, GPO.
Yeah, well, I did become friendly with Mike Ditka for a while there. Even though the first time I met him, I didn't know who he was. I'm going to go with Longest Yard here.
Yeah,
I think it's just the funnier of the two. It's one to go back to of the 2 more. Plus, it's got a lot of wrestlers in it. Kevin Nash is really funny. So, Longest Yard.
Yeah, tons of wrestlers all over that damn movie.
Yeah.
All right. Got The Phantom of the Opera with Gerard Butler and Valiant. I don't even remember
the motherfucking.
I saw this bracket. I was like, I have no memory of what Valiant is. Does anybody else?
This is literally the first.
I saw it at the movie rental store. That's all I know.
The first time I'm seeing it, and that poster terrifies me. Get it away from me. I don't like it.
So
we're just moving on. We're moving on.
Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, Phantom of the
And
Opera.
40 Old Virgin beats the shitty
Yeah,
Virgin.
yeah.
All right, so we're done. Yay!
Administrative decisions. Love them.
The Fog is the shits, so don't worry about it. If you haven't seen it, don't worry, you're good. All right, so go watch the Carpenter original. All right, so speed round time. We're making good time. We're making great time here, actually. So let's keep it up and let's get to it. You have to pardon me for a second as we do these matches. I've got to write them down and send them to Malcolm so we can make the Friday bracket. So pardon me as I jot them down as we go. But we'll start. We'll go speed round here, 10 seconds or less. And we'll see which ones for this one survive till Friday and become part of the Sweet 16. So we'll start with Maria, Talladega Nights, and Hitchhiker's Guide.
I'd have to go with Talladega, please. I think it's really funny.
Yeah, I'll also go with Talladega, Jordan.
Yeah, so I didn't get her like chime in, but I'll make it quick. I watched The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy at our family cabin. We have an extended cabin for our extended family, and I was showing it to my dad, and 30 minutes in, he's like, "Yeah, like I'm out of here. See you guys. I can't do this." so yeah, he thought it was too weird. I think it's fun, but I think Talladega's better. So let's go Talladega. Mm-hmm. But Wolf,
Shake and Bake, Talladega.
Yeah. JPO.
Okay. I almost want to show love to Hitchhikers because I think we're not giving enough love. Yeah, Talladega.
Okay.
You almost want to. I like that.
Talladega.
All right, Talladega. I wrote it down because it was already winning the votes.
But The Hitchhiker's Guide kind of has a cult following in some circles. So
all right, 2 one-word titles from the 2000s. I got Slither and Constantine. Me, I'll go.
No. Fudge.
Any?
Oh, this matchup.
I'll go Constantine. Jordan.
Oh man, Slither's 2006, right?
Yeah, it was a
Not
hanger on
five.
from the other year. Yeah.
I usually don't do this, but when it's tough as this one is, I'll go Constantine from this year.
All right.
So, yeah.
Wolf.
Wolf.
Yeah, this one is tough, but I think I like Slither just slightly more, so I'll have it Slither on in there. Slither.
Yeah. GPU.
That pre-show video put it over. So Constantine.
Constantine. Okay.
Sure. That's pretty good.
Extra effort
Yeah,
paid off,
Zach.
Austin.
Yeah,
Right.
if,
Yeah,
if
Austin
this,
sent it to me.
if this matchup was yesterday, it would have been two movies I haven't seen. But I saw Constantine today, and I really liked it. So Constantine.
Yeah.
Nice. Sounds good. Maria.
Constantine. Although I
Alright.
think Slither's fun.
Yeah,
totally.
Slither is
All right.
good.
Constantine moving on to
It really
Friday.
should be there in the championship.
Yeah. Well, it made it for the last tournament and hang on to
Yeah.
this one, so it did hang on for a year. I got the producers and we got
Right.
Brokeback Mountain. Jordan.
Oh gosh, this is a big pass for me. I don't care about either of these, but
Oh,
I guess
Come on.
I'll give it to the producers slightly. I just don't care about either one, but I really like the original producers way better than this. But I'll still give it to Wolf.
I also like the original producers better, and Brokeback Mountain should have won Best Picture that year instead of Crash. So I'll go Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, what was that
Yeah.
about?
JPO.
I can't.
Crash
quit
has
you.
become underrated now. Leave Crash alone.
I don't think it's worth
Okay.
it.
Zach.
The producers.
All right.
Maria.
And were you talking about the producers when Zero Mostel was the main character? Or
Maybe,
what
yeah.
original? Yeah, okay, I don't know. I was gonna say
The
he's
Mel
dead.
Brooks
That's why I
movie,
can't do it
the
again.
original one. Yeah.
You don't
Okay.
want Gene Wilder.
I like the producers. Brokeback's important, but I like the producers better. So I'm gonna go with that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll also vote for the producers, and another Best Picture nominee bites the dust on the ladder
Yeah.
series tournament
Wow.
fights.
Yeah, that's
Why can't I quit
that's-
you?
that's
All right.
We just did.
Yeah,
We put
right.
you both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pardon me while I write these down really quick. All right, we're good. All right.
That's
So,
disappointing. Third best movie of 2005.
Batman Begins versus House of Wax. Wolfman.
Oh.
This is easy. Batman Begins. I don't know why I had to pause and think about it. I was like, what? No, this is easy. Batman Begins.
Yeah.
You're
JPO?
shocked that House of Wax even made it this far.
Well, I mean, it
J-
went up against Stealth, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, true.
Anyways,
Yeah.
JPO?
If they had gone with your "It's hot" and then she gets killed scene, maybe, but it didn't.
Yeah,
so
right.
Batman Begins.
Right.
Do they have a deleted scene of her doing that? They got it.
No, because they kill her off. But I'm just saying they should have
Yeah.
just done the "It's hot" thing and covered her in wax. That would have been way better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Zach.
Zach. Yeah.
Batman Begins.
All right.
Yeah.
Maria?
When I used to watch these wax movies, they'd be on they'd be like super low budget, Vincent Price, somebody like that in there, and they'd be, stealing people's bodies and pouring wax over them, making them in the, this sounds so much more interesting back then than they do now, but I'm still
Yeah.
going to go with Batman Begins.
Well, we'll talk about that movie when we get to the 1953 ladder series.
I think
right
I
now-
won't be
right
around
now-
by then. By the
Right
time
now,
you guys
I'll
get
get
there.
to the. I'll go with Batman Begins.
In 4 years, we'll get to it. Yeah.
Okay, great, thanks.
But
40 years.
yeah, Batman Begins is my favorite of the series. So
All right. Let me jot it down here. Batman Begins. All right. And going down to Kingdom of Heaven and Zathura, JPO.
I'll go with Zathura here.
Yeah.
yeah.
Zach.
Zathura.
Okay. Maria.
This is a thorough.
Yeah.
Zathura for me as well.
I'll go with Zathura. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolf.
And I'm a lone wolf. I would have gone Kingdom of Heaven.
Okay. But
The movie
Zathura,
like nearly put me to sleep while I was out doing the deliveries. And like in between, I had to pull it out my phone. And I'm like,
I think it's because
I'm,
I've seen the
falling
Kingdom
asleep.
of Heaven director's cut. The director's cut.
yeah, it's better.
Yeah.
Zach, you'll be up first for Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and Coach Carter.
I might be in the minority. I'm going Coach Carter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maria.
Maria.
Kiss, kiss, bang, bang, please.
Yeah, rewatched Kiss Kiss Bang Bang pretty recently. It holds up. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Well, I'll be with you, Zach. I love Coach Carter. I'm a basketball guy, so I'll go Coach Carter. Wolf.
My favorite movie of 2005, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
All right.
Yeah.
And JPO.
Coach Carter.
All right, it's a tie,
Ooh.
and I'm
Tee it
going to
up.
move on Kiss Kiss Bang Bang for me personally. So,
Oh.
all right. Sorry,
Poor
Coach Carter.
One more
fans.
Christmas adjacent movie. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll write these down here. Okay. All right. Moving down to Harry Potter and Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh. Harry Potter.
All right. Harry Potter wins.
Yeah.
I was going to say, are we wasting time on that?
Yeah. Let me. But give me a second to write it down. But yeah.
Goblet of
Fire. Okay.
Which was the longest book until the last one came up.
Yeah. Bad News Bears remake and Borat. Maria.
Borat. He's funny.
Is Howell's longer than Goblet?
I don't know which
It
one's
was a Goblet of Fire, book 4.
The book is, I think, but I don't know about.
Yeah, the movie, I don't think is.
Yeah, I don't think the movie's out.
Yeah, I'll go
I don't know
Borat.
what you
Jordan.
said.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, Borat. Wolf.
Borat.
Borat. JBO.
Yeah, Borat.
Okay. And Zach.
I might be the lone one. I'll say Bad News Bears.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no might to it.
Yeah.
You are the lone one.
So all those ones move on to Friday's tournament. So Friday's half bracket. We'll see what else joins it on Friday as we got Revenge of the Sith and Saw 2. Me first. This is tougher than you might think because I like both these movies a lot. I'll go Revenge of the Sith though.
Yeah, it's easy. Revenge of the Sith. Yeah.
Okay.
Wolf.
Yeah, these are almost even for me, but I'll go Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
JPO.
Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
Zach.
Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
All right.
Maria.
Revenge of the Sith.
Okay. All right. So clean sweep for Revenge of the Sith. All right. Moving down to Lords of Dogtown and Casino Royale. Jordan.
Oh yeah, it's got to be Casino Royale. Yeah.
All right. Wolf.
I almost watched Lords of Dogtown, but it's not streaming anywhere. Another one of those. But Wolf.
Casino Royale.
Okay. JPO.
Yeah, Casino Royale.
Casino Royale. Wolfman. Or excuse me, Zach.
Back to
Casino
Wolf.
Royale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maria.
Casino Royale, please.
Yeah, and I'll make it a sweep for Casino Royale.
Yeah.
All right, Casino Royale hanging on for till Friday. We'll see if it hangs on for another tournament. Got Cinderella Man and Tokyo Drift. Wolf.
Easy. Cinderella Man. One of the best movies that year.
All right, JPO.
Yeah, I'm excited for Paul Giamatti getting nominated again this year. Cinderella Man.
Yeah.
Zach.
My favorite movie of 2005 and a top 10 movie all time, Cinderella Man.
Hey, all right.
Yeah. Maria.
My favorite movie of 2005 and nothing. Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
Just because I rewatched it recently and really liked it, I'll show some of Cinderella Man. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to re-watch it, but I'll go Tokyo Drift. I'll show some love.
Okay. All right. Well, Cinderella Man. We'll move on to the championship. All right.
I'm not upset by that.
And yeah. Going on to Murder Ball and the greatest game ever played. JPO.
Jeez.
Greatest game ever played.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zach.
Greatest game ever played.
Yeah. Maria.
Murder Ball.
Ball. I'll throw Zach a bone and I'll say greatest game ever played.
Yeah. I think I'll go Murder Ball. Yeah, but it's closer than you would think. Yeah. Wolf.
Yeah, I'll go Murder Ball.
Okay, so it's a tie up to Jordan.
Ooh.
Stick with Murder Ball.
Yeah. I'll go with Murder Ball.
Yeah.
Y'all making Zach very unhappy now.
For my buddy
all right.
Doug, rest in peace. Yeah, I gotta do it for
Okay.
him.
Murder Ball. All right. Damn it. Autocorrect. I want to put in Murder Ball. Okay. All right. Got Charlie.
Greatest game ever played.
What's that?
You want to put in greatest game ever played. That was the autocorrect.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, right.
Send that to Malcolm. I know.
Hey, Cinderella Man still got through, so we still made Zach happy in some way.
Sure. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Jarhead. Zach.
Jarhead versus Lord of War.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, right. It should be. That's what it should be. It should be two
Yeah.
military kind of war movies. Maria.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay. Jarhead easily.
Yeah, Justice for Lord of War. Jarhead.
Mhm.
Wolf.
I will go Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh my god!
Just to see how this is.
The three that voted last time.
Yeah, it's the same split, Jarhead.
Guess who has the tie? Oh.
I don't think it's a tie though. Is it?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Zach,
Same 3 and 3, right? I think.
Maria,
Maria
Me?
voted for Charlie.
yeah.
Yeah. Maria likes Charlie.
It's the same as last
gotcha.
time.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's down to Wolfman then.
The Charlie gang, where y'all at?
Oh
Let's
my
go.
God.
Charlie and the
Right,
Chocolate
you're killing me.
Factory. Yeah.
We're gonna get it out sooner or later, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty soon it's gonna go up against a really good movie. Yeah.
Willy
Wonka.
Wonka. Willy
That's what he
Wonka.
has, Lord of War.
Amazing chocolate thing. It's like, oh my gosh. Just like you literally take a drill and like,
I love it.
burrow my freaking eardrums out of my skull. Oh.
Oh, this is
funny.
hard.
Maria, we'll start with you for Howl's Moving Castle and Walk the Line.
Walk the line because you're mine. You walk the line. Yeah, that's it.
I'll walk the line. Jordan.
Yeah, let's all walk the line. I'll do it. Yeah. Wolf.
I want to walk the line, but I just can't. How's Moving Castle? I just love it so much.
But your boy Joaquin, come on.
I'm here.
Greatest living actor or something. You said.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Chip,
GPO?
yeah.
Go on.
Walk the line.
All right. And Zach.
I would have voted for House Moving Castle.
Okay, they're close. But
You
walk
still
the
can.
line. We'll take this one.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, you still
right.
can.
Chalk that one
They didn't put it. I'm
down.
like, well, wait a minute. You're right here.
Oh, I just realized two singing movies will go up against each other now. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Walk the Line.
Domino and The Longest Yard. Me, I'll go The Longest Yard. Jordan.
Yeah, I'll go the longest yard.
Wolf.
Wolf.
It's because I don't really have a dog in this fight. Aiden, you're a good sporter. Domino. There you go.
Okay. JPO.
Is Aiden watching? You better be. Longest
Yeah,
yard.
I think it is. I think he is subscribed to you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Pretty sure.
Zach.
Zach.
The Adam Sandler movie.
Okay.
Yeah, walk the line.
All right.
Yeah.
Longest
And,
yard.
All right.
Longest Yard.
Longest Yard moves on. Okay. And
Would you want to do
I
the
think
Porky Pig thing, Zachary? Like a goodbye.
That's all.
No.
Yeah.
Gerard Butler.
Jordan, you're up first for Phantom of the Opera and 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Which I can kind of, I feel like I have a little bit to say that because I also have a bit of a stutter that'll come out sometimes. So,
Mhm.
so I feel you, Zach. Yeah, I'll go with the 40-Year-Old Virgin, but I do like that version of the Phantom of the Opera. So,
Wolf.
Wolf.
So funny.
Phantom of the Opera is the movie of the night. So I will go.
Sure.
Phantom of the Opera.
Very good.
Yeah. JPO.
Justice for Valiant, 40-year-old version.
Valiant.
Well, it's a Tim Curry movie. According to Brian in the chat, it's got Tim Curry and Valiant. But
I don't look like him.
Zach, what do you say?
Oh, it's one of
It's
the
hard.
like six Ewan McGregor movies from that year. Valiant. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Anyways, Zach, sorry.
I'm a musicals person, but I haven't seen Phantom of the Opera, and I think 4-Year-Old Virgin is okay. But because I've seen it 4-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Excuse
If you're a
me.
musical person, you got
I'm
to
just
say that.
speechless. I like Phantom of the Opera, but I want to go for 40-year-old version. That taking his hair off scene was just hysterical. I mean, painful, but it's hysterical.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll also go 40-Year-Old Virgin.
But
so,
Phantom of the Opera
yeah.
is the best Broadway musical that I've seen as an actual play. It's like being at a rock concert. It's really cool.
All right. So
This
we
is-
got
this
our.
is second best for me, right behind Les Mis. But
Oh yeah.
All right.
Les Mis is
So we
the
got
way you
our
are.
we've got our Sweet 16 moving on to Friday. So the rest is just seeing what wins this part 2 here. So let's see what happens, and let's see which one
Yeah.
takes it. So we'll start with Wolf, and we'll go Talladega versus Constantine.
Oh my gosh.
sorry, Constantine, but
Look at some of these.
Talladega, if you ain't first, You're last.
Yeah.
JP?
GPO.
Constantine.
Yeah. Zach.
Constantine.
Yeah.
And
Maria.
Constantine.
yeah, I'll go Constantine.
Jeez, okay, y'all heard my comment and y'all are like, well, I'll take that.
I like
Well,
Talladega Nights.
Talladega, if you ain't first, you're last, so fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll go with Constantine. Yeah. I actually really do like that movie.
I'm taking your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The producers and Batman Begins, JPO.
Ooh, boy.
Batman Begins.
All right. Zach,
Batman Begins.
Maria.
Batman Begins.
All right. Yeah, I'll also go Batman Begins. Jordan.
Yeah. Batman Begins.
Okay. And Wolf.
Batman Begins.
Okay. All right. So we'll have a comic
Show
book
no
match on the
respect.
next round. Zathura and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Zach.
Because I've seen it, but I don't remember much about it. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Maria.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Zathura.
They're probably slightly Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. It's close, but yeah. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Wolf.
Of course, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Yeah, excuse me.
GPO.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. Pew pew pow pow. That's the sequel. All right. All right. I got
Bang your desk.
yeah. Right. Goblet of Fire and Borat. Maria.
So like you asked me, medieval torture device or today's bathroom.
Yeah.
Goblet of Fire. Harry Potter.
Yeah, I'll take Borat. Jordan.
Yeah, I'm a Harry Potter guy. I got to go Goblet of Fire. Wolf.
I'll go Borat.
Okay.
GPO.
Borat.
Borat.
Yeah.
And
That
Zach.
surprises me.
Zach.
Harry Potter.
Okay, so we got a tie to JPO.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Oh, leave it
Eddie
there.
We switched it up.
I don't like
Hold the
it.
old
Awesome.
switcheroo.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He doesn't
You
like
got
to be
your-
predictable.
You got that strategy thing going on, like thinking about it all the time. Gonna do this,
Yeah.
do that, slap him in the face, tell him
Yeah,
about
right.
All right. On the other side, I'm up first for Revenge of the Sith and Casino Royale.
You leave when I bobbed.
Closer than you might think. I might actually go Revenge of the Sith here. Jordan?
Oh yeah, this one's tough. This is probably the toughest matchup so far. Just because, yeah, the Casino Royale is in my top 5 James Bond, and the jury's still out if the Revenge of the Sith is a top. It's probably a top 5. I mean, there's not a ton of Star Wars movies compared to Bond, but you know what? I'll go with Casino Royale. Wolf.
If Revenge of the Sith was on par with the first 2/3, then I would definitely say that. But because that third act has some execution issues and such, I will go Casino Royale.
Yeah. GPO.
Casino Royale.
Yep. Zach.
Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
And Maria.
What's the
Maria.
score now? Is it tied?
I'm not going to tell you. Just vote.
Okay, I don't.
Never
wanna-
ask Austin the odds.
Don't ask me the
Yeah.
odds. Just vote.
Speaking of Star Wars, never tell me the odds.
I love James Bond, but Revenge of the Sith is important.
It is, yeah.
So
Yeah, I have
you
to
voted
vote
for-
Revenge of the Sith.
Okay. I say I can't tell what you're voting for then.
Yeah, I know.
but,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
All right, so it's a tie to Zach.
Star Wars Revenge of the Sith.
Wow.
Okay, all right, there we go.
Some
All
movies
right,
in this year.
Dun, 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 dun. You're
Cinderella
the face
Man
for you.
and Murder Ball, Jordan.
Actually, Casino Royale 05, maybe it was 05, right?
No, it's 06. So hang around for
Okay,
the
it's 06. Okay, yeah. Can't remember.
Oh, okay, then I feel better.
Yeah, this one's got to be Cinderella Man. Yeah.
Okay.
Wolf.
So I love Cinderella Man. That might actually be the best movie of 2005. But because Murderball doesn't get enough love, really. I've never seen it on another tournament fight. I want to show it some more love here and say Murderball. So
Yeah. GPO.
Cinderella Man.
Cinderella Man. Right. Zach.
Zach. Yeah.
Paul Giamatti should have been nominated for supporting actor. Cinderella Man.
He was nominated for.
He was
supporting
nominated. No, yeah,
He should have won. That's what he meant. Who did win? I don't know. Cinderella.
That was George Clooney for Syriana.
Oh yeah, that's a tough one then. I'll go with Cinderella Man.
Yeah, I'll also take Cinderella Man. So there we go. Going down to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Walk the Line. Wolf.
Okay, I'd only do this just to see how far it can go.
No.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh my God!
Let's
Enough already.
Come on, hype train. Let's do this.
Man, you're gonna vote against Joaquin all night, aren't you?
Yeah.
JPO.
Evil dies tonight. Walk the line.
Yeah.
No Halloween kills. It's Walk the Line.
I just like Wolf. I'm here to cause chaos. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh yeah.
Maria did the right thing.
Maria.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
You did the right thing.
Come
Holy
on.
shit. No, Walk the Line all day.
Yeah, like I wish Johnny Cash would go and kick all them into that chocolate river.
Now who's at the table?
Get sucked up in
Maria has
tube
the
nowhere.
tiebreaker.
So yeah.
Maria, do the right
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh my God.
I cracked myself up.
On Friday, Walk the Line will get another chance.
Oh my God, that was fun.
And we'll have a different panel. So don't-
Sadly, Charlie and Chocolate.
a different panel.
All right, JPO,
Oh my
40
God.
version and longest yard.
Well, as a huge Sandler fan, 40-year-old version.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Sure.
I was gonna say, I was trying to think, do they have any crossover actors? It's a big ensemble, but I was trying to rack my brain. I don't think so, even though as big as the ensembles are.
Do they have some of the officers? No, maybe not.
Yeah, no, I was thinking like, is Kevin Hart in the longest yard for a second? I was like, no, okay, but no, all right.
So it's like,
Longest
or
yard.
it's like Romy Malcolm. What I was
he's
gonna
not.
say was in the longest yard for a second. Yeah.
no,
But
40-year-old
Maria.
virgin, please.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll take 40-year virgin. Jordan.
Yep. 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah, Wolf.
40-year-old virgin.
All right, 40-year virgin. There we go. All right, so we're going to the final four here. Let's see what gets there. One step closer. I think we got a comic book.
The Revenge of the Sith is against Charlie.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I just panicked. I went, oh my God.
Calm down, Maria.
What have I done?
Not yet. We got to get to our comic book match first. Constantine against Batman Begins.
Excuse me.
Zach.
Batman Begins.
Okay, Maria.
Yeah, God almighty. Constantine and Batman. God dang it. Batman Begins.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I think it's a better movie.
I'll go Constantine.
If it was either of the other two Batman movies, I would go Constantine, but it's Batman Begins, so and that one's higher for me. So
Sure.
Wolf.
Yeah, it is the best Batman origin story. So Batman Begins.
Yep. GPU.
Batman Begins.
And this is where the dream dies for Constantine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Constantine.
I'm not mad about
I
it
love
though,
you,
because
Keanu.
I might
Constantine goes back to hell.
made a prediction about this this tournament fight. We'll see. So Maria's up first for Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and Goblet of Fire.
Oh, Jesus. Fun or Harry Potter? Let's think. Dang it, that's a good one though. Robert Pattinson's in there. There's a whole bunch of stuff happens.
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Dragons. They're in a
Harry
freaking
Potter.
labyrinth. Yeah.
Kiss Kiss Bang
Awesome.
Bang. Jordan.
Yeah, Harry Potter. Wolf.
As John Campea once called it, Kiss Kiss Gangbang.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's full on said that on his show.
That's a whole different movie.
Yeah. Which I wouldn't be surprised if that's a real porno.
That
I
might be,
might
yeah.
be googling that right now, but you know.
You flash the cover up there for a second on screen.
Yeah, if I can find it. Let's see. Oh, that I had images on. Let's get off of that.
Whoa.
NSFW, right?
It's a good thing I'm not sharing
Yeah.
the screen right now.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't want to get blocked.
Yeah, no, we're not. Somebody with an Instagram profile of Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, but it's not the actual movie. It's weird. Somebody stole it. That's odd. Anyways, sorry, JPO.
What are we talking about again? I'm sorry, I got distracted.
I was googling to see if Kiss Kiss Gang Bang. was a real
No.
movie.
What's the two movies?
Harry
I got
Potter.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and Goblet of Fire.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Okay.
Harry Potter.
And Zach.
Iron Man and Iceman.
Yep.
So
Is that your
Kiss
vote?
Kiss Bang Bang.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. It's a tie to me. Wolfman will make you happy. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Yeah.
All right. All right. On the other side, we've got Revenge of the Sith and Cinderella Man. Me first.
Okay,
I'll take
that's-
Revenge of the Sith.
That's better.
Jordan.
Well, I saw Cinderella Man on a group date, and I stole my best friend's girl on that, and we dated for like almost 2 years at that group date. But but I think overall, I'll go Revenge of the Sith.
This is still your girl.
Was he
okay.
still your best friend after that?
Oh yeah, so like me and my
Okay.
my buddy Mark, who's actually been on the channel a couple of times, we've dated like 4 of the same girls. I dated his wife that he's married to now before they got married. So yeah, we have a history.
Cool. I mean, as long as you guys are cool, that's fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes those end up like, kiss, kiss, bang, bang.
Yeah, we're totally cool. But yeah, Wolf.
Cinderella Man.
Okay. JPO.
Wait, I'm still thinking about the Jordan thing. So like, they're like, "Hey, you done with her, bro?" Like how does that work?
Yeah.
The thing is, she kind of just said that she liked me more than him, and it just happened that way. Where she kind of
That's awkward.
It is awkward.
Yeah. So
The whole thing's kind of awkward no matter what.
Cinderella Man, the Jordan
Yeah.
Jordan Anderson story. Cinderella Man.
Yes, right.
yeah, right. Yep. Zach.
Cinderella Man.
Okay. And Maria.
Revenge of the Sith for me. Sorry.
Okay. Tie to Jordan.
I'll go Revenge of the Sith.
Oh,
Okay.
come on.
Without
Yeah,
getting
well,
into too much of a story, like
same
Cinderella kind of
issues
shaped a
with
lot of my like youth because of like that's when I met some of my friends back then. It's just the whole thing. So
Okay.
It's got nothing to do with the quality of film.
You
though.
like it if you like it. That's the way it is.
Yeah, Jordan.
Maria,
I
it's
met
gonna
some
be
cool
40
people.
over there.
What?
yeah, I met a lot of cool people. Got a girl, all that stuff.
Doesn't make the movie
All right.
good.
What are you pushing
Jordan's-
on? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I meant the.
I will tell you. It's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory versus 40-Year-Old Virgin. So Jordan's up
No,
first.
Wolfman said something about it. I didn't hear.
40
No, I was just saying. I was saying it was. Oh, it's not Revenge of the Sith. At least it's 40.
Oh yeah, at least it's not Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're almost there, guys. Come on.
because Johnny Depp looks like a virgin in that movie. No thanks. 40-year-old virgin. Wolf.
Let's come on, guys. Let's get it going. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
God, these are out of
Over
your
the
minds.
40-year-old virgin.
Yeah, come on, be real, Chipio.
No, I think we're safe because it's up to you, Pet. Like the worst case scenario, right? So 40-year-old version.
Yeah. Zach.
I liked Charlie and the Chocolate Factory more than 40-Year-Old Virgin. So Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
All right,
Maria.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, fucking 40-Year-Old Virgin, and it goes to Wolf. Don't do it, man. It's
Wait,
not.
what?
Yeah,
it does.
You know,
it's not on me.
No.
Jordan already had a tiebreaker.
yeah.
Back on Wolf. Yeah.
I like chaos. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh my gosh. Well, next round we'll get it.
Yes.
Damn it.
You'll get it. You'll stamp it
Said
out.
if over Batman Begins, I might ban you from the show forever.
Yeah.
All right, Wolfman. Batman Begins and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
JPO.
JPO.
I'm still reeling from Charlie Make It this far. What are
Yeah,
we talking about?
Yeah. What's happening? This real
No,
life.
really, what two are we talking about? I'm really was distracted.
Batman Begins and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
I really was distracted by that.
Yeah.
Batman Begins.
Yeah. Zach.
Batman Begins.
Maria.
Maria.
Batman Begins.
And Batman
Austin?
Begins. Yes.
Yep. I'll go Batman Begins.
All right. Okay. And on the other side, Star Wars and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, JPO.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Zach?
I'm sorry, I have to derail this train. Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
There we go. Someone with some sense. Maria.
I like being a rebel person, rule breaker, but Revenge of the Sith. I have to go with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got it pretty far, though, you know.
You're apologizing to yourself?
Final four.
Oh, yeah.
Star Wars.
Sometimes.
He's apologizing to the gang here. Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause
Did I say I was had mental health? I don't have any.
Austin.
I voted for Star Wars,
Oh.
Jordan.
Yeah.
I'm not
No
voting for Charlie.
apologies.
You know that.
Yeah.
No way.
Revenge of the Sith. Easy. Yeah.
And Wolf, your vote doesn't matter. So Revenge of the Sith. All right.
Okay. Wow.
All right. Finally, Jesus Christ. All right. Okay, so we got Batman, Star Wars, and our finals. Zachary starting it off.
Sith.
Sith. All right.
Maria?
Maria.
Sith.
Batman Begins.
Yeah, I got to go with the best Batman movie against not the best Star Wars movie. So Batman Begins. Wolf.
I'm shocked Revenge of the Sith made it this far, but Batman Begins. Yeah.
Okay, and JPO.
Ditto. Batman Begins.
All right, bringing it home for Batman
Yeah,
Begins.
Batman, there we
Part
go.
2
Oh, there we
of
go.
2005. So, funny enough, I may or may not have predicted Batman would win this by pulling a clip to play at the end of the show already.
Nice.
So, I had a feeling. Usually I can have a feeling about those things.
Yeah.
But yeah, Batman Begins takes part 2. So there you go. So it's a strong contender for Friday as well. And,
But it was fun.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, fun
It
stuff.
was.
So
We
far
got
we've had,
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory
as long
in
as
the
it's
top
not
four, so.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, that's the important
Charlie
part.
Strong.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Who's on Friday? Can we get a tally real quick?
I can look
Not
real
me.
quick.
I don't think so.
None of
Let's
you
see.
guys.
I don't think I'm on.
basically, me and Austin in a whole new panel.
Watch him still be Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
As
was
of
fun. That was really fun.
It's Richie, who will not vote for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Chris Scott, who I don't know. Jordan, you'd have to tell me if he likes that
He
movie.
probably won't. No.
No, you, JPO, and Steven Shepard. So
I'm
Charlie
not
and Chocolate
So if we
Factory,
got
no
Richie,
chance.
we're good. If we got Richie,
Yeah, we're good. No chance.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Round one.
We good. Yeah. go
Unless it's
home.
against, I don't know what.
Well, Chris
Unless
Scott
it's
is all about the
against
classics,
something-
and he's gonna.
Something
for the
mediocre. It's
Way
up
more
against like I don't know. I like all these other movies way more than Charlie that made it 16 today.
I like
so.
almost every movie in the championship more. So.
Yeah, basically.
Cool.
All
Yeah.
right.
That was
So
fun,
there
though.
you go. Yeah,
Unusual.
sure. We made good time, and yeah, well, let's start wrapping this thing up and get out of here.
That's
enjoyed
good.
camaraderie.
I'm sick and I can go to bed.
Good. All right. Well, let's wrap it up. Well, then only do 2 or 3 weeks of your plugs. Then Jordan, you can go off quicker.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Do that, yeah. I'd like to give a preview for the people, but yeah,
Yeah.
but sometimes, but yeah, we'll do some plugs. So we'll go to Wolf first. Where can we find
All
you?
right. So you can find me on my YouTube channel, Mega Movies, where I will be doing more reviews. I'm thinking about doing a Founders Day review this week or so, since I saw that. And
Part
and
two.
then-
Oh my god.
yeah, and then also, and then
Cool.
yeah, I mean, hey, if y'all are available, I wanted to have someone on the review with me. So if y'all want to
We can talk about it.
yeah, that'd be
Talk
fun.
about
What
the
again?
To do the
Dad
Founders
from Boy
Day,
Meets World
to,
and Founders
yeah,
Day review.
Founders Day review.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah,
Uh,
but then I will be
They
having.
made the most anticipated list. according to
I'll,
them.
and
Yeah.
also, I'll text you tonight to set it all up. But I'll be setting up with him when we do our horror roundtable discussion of the best horror movies and worst horror movies
yeah.
of 2023, and then also to do our drinking game of The Grudge 2020.
Oh
This-
fuck! I forgot about that. I
be-
gotta watch this
that'll be-
stupid movie. Shit.
Yeah,
Fun.
yeah.
Forgot
So
about
that'll
that.
be
Oh,
that'll
guys,
be-
why do you do
oh,
this
yeah.
to yourselves?
So, I don't know.
He talked me into it. It's like
Yeah, so
You're gonna have a headache.
that'll do it
Yeah.
every month. Yeah.
Hey, look, hey, JP, I'll say this. We were going to do Thanksgiving 3, and it's going to be a whole new perspective on every movie I've
Better
ever
choice.
seen. And when we decided if Thanksgiving 3 was so bad, we scrapped that entire episode and just didn't do it. So that movie's so bad that almost, you know what? The Grudge 2020, probably not that bad compared to Thanksgiving 3.
I just watched Thanksgiving, the first one recently.
I dare you, JPO. I dare you to make it 15 minutes into Thanksgiving 3 without shutting it off.
Yeah.
I swear to God, it took me 3 days to watch that fucking movie. 3 days. I had to take it in chunks because nothing happened. It's so bad. I dare you. I double dog dare you.
I'm interested now.
Yeah.
No, you won't make it. You'll text me and be like, no, you were right. You were right.
Yeah. Well, JPO, what do you have going on?
Real quick, Wolfman, what's your channel?
Mega Movies. You've been on my channel.
I know. Zach, what's your channel?
Movie Fan Z.
Oh, that you were also mega. I was like, you guys should sue.
Yeah, right.
Lawsuit.
Yeah.
You can find me popping up in here from time to time. Now that my internet's not too bad, as long as I don't open up too many tabs, it seems like everything is doable, which is good. We'll get back to normal over at the Periscope. We'll start that singles tournament. I think several people here have all signed up for it here, so I think you'll see pretty much everyone but Wolfman didn't sign up. But everyone else here signed up, I think. So you'll see all those in the singles tournament starting soon. And Pierce Wrestling as well as Real Pro Wrestling as well. Our next event, January 12th, like a week and a half.
Yeah.
Ooh, I've got a wrestling show the night after. You should drive up to Jacksonville. Come see it.
Yeah.
You come to mine, I'll come to yours.
Oh, man, that's another 3 hours further south. I don't know about that.
I know. Jacksonville's like 4 to 5, I feel.
A lot of driving. I already drive like 8 hours on that Friday.
I'll book you. So. I'll give you $20 on a hot dog.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
There you go.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Be worth his while, but
one hot dog though. I see you grab a second hot dog. We got fucking problems.
I know.
Yeah.
How about a hot dog and a half a slice of pizza? We'll call it even.
God, you push it.
All right, sure. Negotiation over.
Just like whatever website reviewed that one movie, a hot dog something.
Yeah, 4 stars.
Yeah.
4
stars. Yeah. Zach, where can we find you?
I am on Letterboxd and YouTube at Movie Fan Z. I'm also going to be competing in multiple leagues this year in Multiplex, in Battleground, and I'll also be competing at the Pierce Co. when I can. So a lot of I'll be very busy this year. So you can find me a lot of different places.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. Maria, where can we find you?
I will be around. I play whenever they'll let me, and I try to sign up and forget lots of times, so I don't play that much anymore. But I do like to play. So whenever, here, there, JPO's area, here, whenever you guys want me, let me participate. I appreciate it.
I'll try to give you about a week's notice, and you'll be like, "Oh, surprise! I forgot I was on that episode."
When you said this one, I forgot.
Yeah, right.
So I'm glad you let me know ahead of time.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. It was so much fun tonight. So thanks so much for letting me play.
I usually try to, but every once in a while I'm on last minute. But
this has to be maybe the funniest episode of Tournament Fights I've been on.
I know, it's been fun. I really enjoyed it. I know you guys got aggravated, but it was fun. So.
Yeah, right. But Austin.
That's funny. I'm funny.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
He's everywhere.
Tomorrow night. You can
for
find
Valiant. There's an American Dad short, or for whatever. I can't remember what it was.
Well, speaking of wrestling, you can find myself and JPO talking some wrestling tomorrow night on the Lonely Marks, and because we'll be talking about
2023 Marquis Award.
The Marquis or the Lonelies? What do we decide? I can't remember. The
Lonelies or the Marquis? Graphics yet, so
I don't know. Yeah, whatever you decide, JPO, I'm fine with. Well, we also talk about AEW World's End, which will probably be heavily featured on the next Botchamania. Because boy, was there a lot of botches on that show. We'll be doing a double dose of that. So tune in if you want to see our award show of some of the best of wrestling. Speaking of wrap up shows, myself and Jacob Barber will return on Saturday night after Rankum. I'm coming on live Movie Hero Network to do our 2023 wrap-up show on the podcast about movies. So we'll just be doing kind of a roundtable, just talking about any movies we want to talk about our old movies, anything we saw for the first time that we want to highlight, and some of our physical media pickups, because we're both physical media guys. So any kind of cool physical media releases we picked up this year. So tune into a podcast about movies on Saturday.
Nice. Sounds good. Yeah, I won't do it as long of the preview of the schedule because Austin's got the clip already pulled. Sometimes I go long so we can like go pull a clip or something.
Oh, I pulled it first because I had a feeling, so I already have one pulled. Yeah,
yeah, but yeah. So you can find us at all the socials at Movie Hero 2121 on X and Instagram, and my personal social media Jordan83616. You can find us in the Schmodown Friends and Family group where. I did. If you want to see a little bit more schedule, I did post 2 months out over there. If you want to sign up for episodes, so you can find it there or on my own Facebook page. You can find the schedule there, and then I will be posting even more of an extended one on our Patreon probably in the next day or two. That'll go about 4 months out. So if you want to get first dibs over there, you can sign up, and it's just $1 to see it. So that's all you got to pay. So yeah, and we appreciate it for anyone who signs up. And we do some giveaways. We have exclusive podcasts over there, which I have a couple I got to upload that I'm working on. But yeah, and we're doing some seen and heard movie trivia this Sunday at 9 p.m. It's gonna be all comedy. So Austin can help me co-host, and then JPO's will be on it too. Yeah,
is that all filled up already?
Comedy. Yeah,
it's all filled up. So,
Yeah.
but if you want to get on next
it.
month, well, we haven't decided what the theme is, but I want to try and do one themed episode per month. So if there's any,
it is February. You could do like rom-coms if anybody's really into like rom-coms.
Oh, I'd be on that episode.
We do rom-coms or even just like romantic movies too. You can do
romance and rom-coms. Baby, if anybody's super into those, yeah,
that's actually not a bad idea. So,
you could pull like 9 movies from 2005, all these shitty ones we featured, and just see if anybody can discern which one's which.
Then for March, we can do like best drinking movies or something for St. Patty's.
But there's a lot of great rom-coms. You could have like While You Were Sleeping on there. You could have like
While You Were Sleeping.
Let's list all of them right now and go.
Yeah, right. We
can do this for a while.
2.5 hour mark yet. We're almost there, But just let's see. I'm trying to remember if I'm forgetting anything. We're gonna try to do a wheel of movies on next Wednesday. I think this weekend I'll spin the wheel and we'll have a truly random movie because it'll be easy to do it. We just go for an hour and keep it pretty short and sweet on those. So just watch for that when you see a YouTube short pop up. That's where I'll debut what the pick's going to be. But and then let's see. We're not going to be doing recasts until probably either the end of the month or the first of February, just because I got a lot of stuff going on, and especially like doing it back to back with trivia. Like the trivia takes a lot of prep and stuff. So yeah, but we'll get back to it. Probably starting in February, we'll be on a regular schedule with recasts. But and yeah, just the next couple episodes that we have coming up, which I just had it pulled up. Hang on. Okay. So we'll be, of course, doing our championship episode Friday, and then we doing on Tuesday we'll be doing a JPO versus Malcolm for their favorite TV shows of all time. So he'll be on that episode because we want to try to talk some TV. We might be doing some kind of tier ranker series involving TV at some point this year. We just haven't really set anything definitive yet, but we've been talking about it. And then the two I'm going to miss while I'm out of town in the Bahamas on vacation, we're going to be doing Sam Rockwell versus Ben Foster, which I'm sad I'm going to miss that one. And then Johnny Depp versus Gary Oldman. We got that on that. And then we'll eventually get to our best movies of 2023. That'll be a 3-part series at the end of the month. We'll also have a podcast talking about our top 12 of the year. And then also Austin and Richie and the
JP, yeah, the week you're gone in the Bahamas, we're gonna try to do the worst of the year, the top 12 worst.
The worst. I haven't seen enough bad movies, so
yeah, I'll have to, we'll have a little fun.
Hey, I'm binging the bad movies to get ready for my stream. So
nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's pretty much where you can find us. I'll just say we got best movies with one word titled the 70s to round out January. I'll just go to the end of the month. So yeah, that'll be a tier ranker. But yeah, and also we decided. For that one, we decided we're going to go pre-70s too. We're going to add some pre-70s.
Just have one big final episode, just bang them all out. Yeah, we already put together a list, so we got a little over 100 movies. We'll just like we've been doing. So we'll just round out that series and then get to the championship.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, this was fun, guys, and also just to remind everyone, Friday's episode will just be a half bracket, so it'll be a quick, breezy episode. So it'll be good. It'll give me plenty of time to get some sleep and not be sick, and also prep for trivia, all that stuff. So yeah, but yeah, that'll do it. So we'll say for the Wolfman, for JPO, for Zach, for Maria, for Austin Pez Howell, I've been Jordan, the movie hero Anderson, and we'll see you next time.
Nice. I couldn't find any mob bosses.
Well, Sergeant.
Oh, it's Lieutenant now. You really started something. Bent cops running scared. Hope on the streets.
What?
The Narrows is lost. I still haven't picked up Crane or half the inmates of Arkham that he freed.
We will. We can bring Gotham back.
What about escalation?
Escalation.
We start carrying semi-automatics, they buy automatics. We start wearing Kevlar. They buy armor-piercing rounds. And you're wearing a mask. Jumping off rooftops. Now take this guy. Armed robbery, double homicide. Got a taste for the theatrical, like you. Leaves a calling card.
I'll look into it.
I never said thank you.